We should be live. Now, see, again, you don't have to do this.
Well, I do.
I know. I know.
So if I got to refresh, are we going to find it?
There we go. Now, see, let's hit on it. Just click that. Look how cool that is. And now we can bring it down. Carol Kiss. How many Pop Dots should one have on hand? Wait a minute. Where are we? Oh, no. This is not. Hold on. This is not live. This is my whatchamacallit. Hold on, guys. We're getting to you. That's prep work. Yep. Okay, hold on. There we go. There we go. Hello. Yes, exactly. And you can take that down. You can take this down. You can take this up.
Fingerprints all over.
Well, that's okay. Misty, I think you won for the Make It Home card. My God. Showed Justine just now. She's like, what is it? It like shines. It did look shiny.
Yeah, it looked like it had lights on.
It's crazy.
Very nice.
All of you guys did very nice challenge cards. Like, so, very nice. I'm glad I didn't make one because I think a lot of you did better than I would have done. They were very, very nice. Good evening. Hello, Chuck. Hello, Terry. Hello, Diane.
Terry's second vaccine. Yay.
Oh, that's good.
You liked it? I love it too. Loved it, Misty.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Hey, Fansters is right. So a lot of, well, I don't know if a lot, but there's quite a few of you who haven't gotten their class kit, which I don't like because we sent them out. They all went out by like 2 o'clock on Friday.
Yep.
The post office ones were like out the door at 12, and then UPS, I think, was there by 2. I mean, so all of them were shipped on Friday. So why you guys are not getting them in time, I have no idea because it's been like a week. Well, a little over a week because you count a week from like Friday to Thursday would be a week. So it's like 8 days. So see if she, oh, UPS.
Wow.
That's strange. Huh. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the Nicole that I need? Hold on. Nicole, let me go back. Nicole McGraw. No, I need another Nicole.
Seattle didn't get it. Last time they got it Monday or Tuesday.
It's ridiculous. Go figure. I don't even have anything. I have no idea what to tell you. It's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. UPS should not take that long, and well, the post office shouldn't take that long either, but they had a good 8 days. I mean, it's crazy. I don't know what else to do.
Do you know what?
Yes, what gauge? Yes, I do. I do know that, but I don't know that off the top of my head, and I don't want to tell you the wrong thing because that's going to be stuck in both of our heads, Misty. Email me that question, I'll tell you.
Snow and ice.
Yeah, email me that question, Misty. I'll be able to tell you that, but I do know that for sure. Yeah, then that was lucky that you got that in 2 days. Hello, hello. Oh, it's 8:04. Let's start. I'm sorry. We're just talking away here. Welcome, everybody. It's Friday.
Maybe the UPS guys are intimidated by us Fansters.
Could be. Maybe they're intimidated by Brian from Oak. Which, by the way, I did watch that video. And he did. Did you watch the promo? You have to watch the promo. Because Brian did wear the UPS uniform. And it's funny because as much as I don't think he gets embarrassed, I think he's a little bit embarrassed. But it looked good. It really did look good. Anyhow.
Celebrating their birthday. Whose birthday?
So welcome. I think we have another person's birthday. Boy, I just wished her happy birthday. Can't even think of her name. But remember, you could do that. It's going to be much easier. I know, but I'm just saying. Once you get used to that by the end of today. So did everyone buy their Pop Dots? A lot of people did.
Tell us what paper you used for the challenge card.
Yeah, we used our paper, Winter Tide. And I was very impressed with the challenge cards. And I can't believe we put that together literally the last hour. And you guys did so good on the challenge cards. But I knew that I wanted to use the Brad, so I thought that would have been a good thing. Okay, so let's start. For those of you... let's start. How many people are new? Like they've never been to us. They've never seen a class. For those of you who are new, and I don't know how many newbies we have. I'm Jennifer with Stamplistic, and then Justine's to the right of me. And as much as I don't want to tell you this, because we always plan this, Robbie is coming over tomorrow because Robbie's in town doing lots of art anthology mixing and making and bottling. Tomorrow afternoon, we're going to try to put together that camera on us. Justine, they won't see you in the sweatpants. It's okay.
I don't care about that.
They won't see us from hips down. But yeah, so we're going to try to do that. So hopefully the next time you see us, you'll be able to see us. But I have not got my hair cut or dyed since the week before Thanksgiving, since the week before New Year's Eve, and I look atrocious. So we're going to get that fixed. But anyhow, hopefully we're going to have that fixed. So fingers crossed, that's what Robbie and I are going to work on tomorrow. So anyhow, so newbies, welcome.
Woohoo, full frontal.
I know. You'll all get to see how skinny Justine is. Okay. They will. You can just say whatever you want to say. So before we start anything, I want to show you something, okay? So this is acetate. I want to show you, and as you may or may not see, I don't know, for those of you who didn't go with your kits, we gave you sticky specs. And I gave you sticky specs. Everyone just listen to me for about 2 minutes, okay, before we start this. I just want to educate you and show you something. So unlike the card we did 2 weeks ago where we covered up the back, here I wanted to keep the back open. I wanted to do it both ways. In fact, I knew going in we were going to do a second acetate card just so we had the back open. Now, if you look at the back, if you look at my back, and your back will look like that too, and I don't like that glare right there, I use sticky specs because you can barely see it. So now let me show you. I'm going to use black paper, and I'm just going to use a couple things to show you what it looks like, okay? So if I were to use, it doesn't like that. I'm not going to be able to use that. If I were to use, let me see if I could do it this way. Nope, it doesn't like that paper. Justine, see if I could see if there's another sheet of colored paper. Oh yeah, that would be great. So let me show you using black. It did not like that paper. It was too soft. So here is the strips, okay? So I'm going to put the strips on, and I just want to show you this, okay, so you're not wasting your own paper. So if I put the strip on, let me show you what it looks like, but let me get something that's going to stop the light. Hold on. So I put the strip on. This is what it looks like in the back, okay? Ugly, ugly, ugly. So you never want to use your strips, okay? So now let me show you. Let me show you on this. Where are my scissors at? Oh my God, I feel like I'm back in the office today. I was just using them over there. Do you happen to see them over there? Whoops. So let me show you this. This is what the dots look like. And the dots weren't that bad, but sticky specs, hands down, won on this acetate. And again, this is why I'm just showing you this, okay? So we have that done. Now let me turn over. And hopefully, tell me if you could see that, Justine, when it comes up. You can see the blue dots there, okay? Now, the only other thing that I liked that was comparable was the...
yeah, I can see it.
Good. The only thing that I really liked, besides the sticky specs, was this Xyron sticker maker, and I want to show you that too. But of course, we couldn't all send you a Xyron sticker maker. So the sticky specs won out, and that's why we gave you sticky specs. So if you have them, great. So the smaller one, see, the smaller one's not that bad. That right there is the Xyron sticker maker. So when you go to use your sticky specs, you're going to see that it looks 1,000% better because you can barely see it. Okay, so that's the difference. So that's why we gave you all that. So you're not going to use what we normally use, and that's a fair. You could use the Xyron sticker maker. That's kind of okay, but like I said, ultimately it's going to be that sticker maker. Okay, so I want to show you that right out of the gate because I thought that's pretty important for you to understand, and plus to show you so you're not wasting your own acetate on that end. Okay.
Someone asked what oak is.
Oak is one of a kind. It's a virtual event, like many of the virtual events that happen. So let's go ahead. So you could look on Facebook, Oak, OOAK, or one of a kind. So let's go ahead and pull out, well, you already pulled out the stuff that was in between this guy. Okay, we could put that to the side because you're going to use that. But let's go ahead and pull out the first chunk of paper that's in the cut above stuff. Okay? And let's just take that out. And look, I did my cuts differently too than what I did. And for a specific reason, which I'll show you later. Okay, so we're ready to rock. So let's put, let's start cutting first. Let's start cutting just in case if we have some people that are late. I want to do the card base together because that's the hardest part. So we're going to put the card base stuff to the side, and we're going to work on our medallion first. Is my card in the picture? It's in the picture good enough. Here, let's do this. Let's see if it's more in the picture there. Yes, it is. So we'll keep that there. Okay, so let me move all this. Bunch of clutter. Okay, so let's take our, and I believe this is frost. Let's take our 2 big pieces. I just want to look at our 2 big pieces. And I want you to take the one that is like kind of brown. On the back, it looks like that. So this is the piece that I want. The one that has this and this on the back. Okay? Everyone have that? So what we're going to do now is we're just going to cut out this entire image. So let's just cut out the entire image.
And someone says they're waiting to hear what happened on Wednesday.
Oh, I'll tell you what happened. Let me get cutting.
Thick or thin Pop-Dots for this card?
Thick. Well, regular. I don't want to say thick because that throws people off. Regular. Regular. Okay, so let's start cutting. So before I go into any stories, let me ask. I want to know if we have any newbies in here. Like you haven't taught a class before and you really just stumbled onto this and you're like, what the heck is going on? So let me know by either saying, yep, I'm a newbie, or a thumbs up. But I only want to hear if you're a newbie. And let me get into the frame.
Speaker, oh, you got stuff on your nose. Yeah, nose is kind of pink.
I know, Jet put that on today. It looks fantastic. Are we getting people that's saying they're new?
I see a couple thumbs up.
Okay, so we do have some newbies. Those newbies, did you buy a kit and are you doing the kit with us or are you just watching?
Yep, Pam, Marianne.
Good. Okay, so our newbies, you're just going to take this piece and you're cutting out the entire image just like I'm doing right now. Okay? And you want to keep as much black line in as you can, but I wouldn't cut too much off.
Get away.
So if you can, just kind of like cut on the outside of the black line so you keep as much black line in as you can.
She must smell my dog. Look at her.
I'm sure she
She's
does.
going crazy. She never smelled my coat like that.
Or what did you say you spilled on that coat? Didn't you just spill something on that coat? Oh. So anyhow, so here is my, well, we thought it was going to be a very, 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 very sad story, but I'm going to tell you that it's not a sad story, but it's going to start off very sad. So I will tell you what happened to me this week. And I know someone's going to be sitting back saying, if she brings up that damn dog again, I'm going to. I have no kids, so that's who I talk about. I had Justini in tears too. It was very sad. So anyhow, so everyone knows Lemieux, 10.5 years old, had the cancer in his leg, got his leg amputated in August. Best case scenario, he lives for a year. Real good scenario, he lives past a year. He has a 50% chance not to make it to a year. But that was done in August, followed by chemo treatment. So we're coming up to 7 months right now. So I hope he lives more than a year. But on Tuesday, well, he started whining, and I thought he had to go to the bathroom. And because Lemieux does not whine, well, I guess he does whine, but he doesn't whine in the warehouse like he normally is. So Tuesday, he started to whine about 3 o'clock, and we don't leave the warehouse till about 6:30 every day. And I'm going to pause my story real quick. So everyone look up, especially my newbies. This is the piece you're going to cut. I'm going to outline after I do my second piece, guys. So for those of you who want to know if I'm going to, I will, but after the second piece. So my newbies look up. The second piece you're going to cut is out of this blue piece right here. And what we want are these pieces right here, which means we're going to cut away these guys. Okay? So let me cut this in a circle. Let me cut a few, and I'll tell you to look up again to show you exactly where I'm cutting, but you may look back down and resume cutting again. So anyhow, he was crying, so I went to go get him up, and he got up and he fell back down, and then I got him outside, and when he got outside, he fell down again, and then he walked 2 steps, and he fell down again. I thought, oh God, this is it. The cancer's back. This is horrible. You know, I've been through this with Golden's. I know the signs. So I got him in the car, and everyone's like, no, it's okay, it's okay. I got him in the car, and I got him home, and got him out of the car, and again, he just could not stand up. He kept falling down and falling down and falling down. So, of course, I crying the rest of the night. He can't stand up. It's just horrible. He can't stand up, and he's crying. It was just really bad. So, of course, all night Tuesday, I'm laying with him, telling him he was the best dog in the world, and he didn't give me the year, but he gave me 7 months. Look, I'm going to start crying now. So it was a very, very, very long night. And I did have some of his pain pills left over from his surgery. Hold on, I'll show you where I'm cutting in a second. So my newbies are thinking, this is what I'm coming out of here, is sad stories about dogs. So speaking of newbies or anybody, look up, because this is the piece that I want you to cut in the blue. So everyone look up. That's what I want you to cut out of the blue. So anyhow, so I had, because he went through chemotherapy and everything, I had the email to the oncologist. So I emailed everything that happened. Oh, and he didn't poop all day too, which is very odd because he's a 3-day pooper and he didn't poop at all on Tuesday. So that concerned me too. So I emailed everything. Is there a question?
Just making a suggestion. They want to see some more spring colors instead of the cold colors.
Yeah, that's coming. It's coming. It is February, guys. And we also have to use what we have. So anyhow, so I emailed them. They called me Wednesday morning and they said, bring them in. You can bring them in at 9 or 10 o'clock. So I said, I'll be there at 9. So I, again, didn't go to the bathroom on Wednesday morning. Still couldn't walk. So gathered them up, put them in the car. And, because you can't go in yet. So the vet calls me about...
cut that one out.
Oh, I was. Thanks, Justine. So the vet called me about a half hour later. And they're really good because they call and they don't say, hi, how are you? They call and they just start talking, which is awesome. So she called me and she said, okay, he's torn a ligament in his back right paw. Not bad, but it's torn. And I'm thinking, oh, well, that's good. And she said, now, we can treat that. However, since he's a cancer patient, I really should check his lungs because if the cancer's back and if it's in his lungs, it's not going to matter anyhow. And I'm like, you're absolutely right. And anyhow, I'm Jones to know if the cancer's back or not. So go ahead and take the cancer x-ray. So they took the x-ray. And of course, that was 40 minutes. So 40 minutes, she called me back and she said, no cancer. And I couldn't believe it. I mean, I was crying, like bawling with tears of excitement. So no cancer. And then she said she even had taken the x-ray of his top leg that they amputated because if it's not in his lungs, that's the next place where it'd probably come is, where it was previously. And she said there was no cancer there. So this dog is like cancer free. So really the only thing he has wrong with him is he has this torn ligament in his back right leg. So in his knee part area. So now he's on a, what is that called? Like a little
harness that goes under him?
Harness that goes, exactly. A harness that goes under him. So now every time he gets up and moves, we have to harness him so we could take that weight off his leg. And he's on lots of pain pills because as long as he could stay off of that for about they're going to give it, I think, 2.5 weeks. As long as he could stay off of it, they think it's going to be healed. And then no surgery because they don't even know if they'd want to do surgery. So he's doing really, 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 really well. So when I was talking to you on Wednesday, he couldn't come downstairs. So Andy was literally standing at the top of the stairs and he was barking and crying because he wanted to come downstairs. And Andy had a hard time controlling him. So needless to say, that's why I said I have to get upstairs because Lemieux was upstairs. And he's down here right now because he has to be down there. So there's my story of the week.
And somebody loves this paper. What is it?
This is Echo Park. Echo Park. So now I'm going to go back on the outline. And I do have my old white sweatshirt on, so I'm going to use my sweatshirt again. Oh, and I really realized today why I wear white. And I'll tell you why in a second and why white is so fantastic. So anyhow, let's go back and talk about the paper. I understand that. There's a lot of people right now that are having a lot of problems. There's only a couple paper companies right now that are getting paper out in time. We just put, I think it was like a $5,000 paper order in. And as much as I thought it was going to be delivered by now, I just got the tracking notice and we're going to have it by Wednesday. So yes, you are going to be seeing different papers in classes. So yes, I know, and it's coming.
Lemieux pooped.
Lemieux did poop the next day. No, he pooped that day, Wednesday.
That day, yeah.
Yeah, he pooped Wednesday.
And where's your towel?
My towel is right here, and I will use it. So that's my story. And it's funny, Sherry Cooley asked me, she was like, I'm afraid to ask, was it about Lemieux on Wednesday? I'm like, it was, but it's all good. So my newbies, I want all my newbies to look up right now because we're going to do something that's going to be very important. You're going to take a black marker. This is just a $4 marker. If you don't have this yet, you will have this, meaning you're going to want to buy this. This is the only thing I'm going to tell you that you're going to have to buy. But you want to take this marker and you're going to outline. Your marker is next to your project, not on top of your project, but next to your project. It's right next to your project, and you're going to outline this entire all the pieces that you cut, because what this does is it puts that black line back in. I don't want you on the piece, I want you next to the piece.
Someone says that you also use Authentique now.
I do use Authentique, but Authentique hasn't, because they moved from Utah to Texas, and they did that November/December, so they're just getting right back on their feet, and I think they're going to be able to start selling their paper again in March next month. So as soon as they start to do that, then we're back on board with them.
And someone said watch Lemieux with the constipation because of the pain meds.
I know that, but he's back to pooping all the time now, which is fantastic.
Kathy said, I love dog stories. I love Goldens. I had 2 that had cancer. My kid is grown, so they are my babies.
They are. I mean, they are. So yeah, I'm excited that it was a good story, because they never have good stories. You hear cancer and it's never a good story. I'm telling you, Lemieux has had good story after good story after good story. And if you would see him, a lot of people who did Croptemberfest, yeah, saw him because he was there. I mean, he really, really, really gets around good on 3 legs. But when you have a torn ligament and you have 3 legs, it's a lot harder.
Did Jennifer get my card from Claudette?
Claudette, I think it came today, Claudette. I literally left the office at 7:30. Fed the dogs, got Lemieux down here, set up the cameras, and we went on live on air. So I think we got it today. I will know that later in the night. I didn't look at any mail, but I think I saw an envelope sitting there. And if it wasn't there, I got something that looked like a card.
What kind of marker did you use?
This is called a mono twin marker. Mono twin marker. Okay, so everyone look up real quick. We're going to just adhere these 2 pieces together flat, but I want you to make sure that you line them up correctly. Now, this is wrong, even though it looks right, so everyone look up. Let me get into full frame, and let me show you why it's wrong. I mean, if you did this, no one's going to be like, oh, that was off, but maybe down the road you're going to see it's off. You see how these little lines are sticking out right here? Not supposed to be there, okay? So that means this is not perfect, so I'm going to turn this once, and let's see if that's it, that works. So see how those lines are gone? So when you're going to do that, we're going to hear this flat. You want to make sure that you're seeing that and not this. So everyone look up. If you didn't see it, I'm going to say it one more time, because after I glue it, I can't show you again, okay? So you don't want these little marks right here, okay? You want to turn it so that it fits the correct way, just like that.
Match up the snowflake.
Well, it's matching up the snowflake anyhow, because this matches up the snowflake even doing that.
That's what someone said now.
Yeah. So you're matching up the snowflake for sure, but either way. See, look, you got it, Justine. Okay, and so let's go ahead and let's do this flat.
Barbara Gallinal says you need to get him in fighting shape so you can visit everyone in Ohio's spring fling.
I know.
You bringing him to Texas? No.
I'm not bringing him to Texas, but he will definitely be in Cleveland here. That was my goal in the back of my mind, is to hopefully keep him alive enough to do that. But no, he's just fantastic. I don't know. Andy thinks he's going to live longer than the year. I hope so.
I do too.
You do? Do you? Seriously? You really do? Why?
Look how good he's doing.
Yeah, but I mean, cancer, it just...
Yeah, well, 7 months and nothing yet, so... I mean,
that is very, very, very true.
We're freezing.
Okay, so if we're froze. Am I froze here? Nope, I'm not froze here.
Okay.
Hold on. We're froze, guys. We got to refresh. There we go. There we go. But make sure you go back down to those comments. Yeah, you and Terry Schilling. Terry Schilling wrote me. I love Terry Schilling too. She wrote me a very nasty email. She was like, "Would you quit giving that dog 1 year to live? He's gonna live 2 years." I'm like, "Okay, you're right. You're right."
Yeah, just our computer froze, but not the feed.
Yeah,
so
the feed didn't freeze,
We're
just
good.
our computer. Okay, now I gotta make sure I'm there again. Nope, that's not right. That's right. Okay, so these 2 pieces are flat together. So this dog's gonna be so spoiled now. He barks and whines when he wants everything because he knows I'm gonna jump up and do it for him.
That's what mamas are for.
Yep, I guess. Okay, perfect. Good. So now we're left with five pieces.
Missy said maybe your luck is turning around with Lemieux.
Maybe. Well, we've had luck from the beginning, I would think. It's kind of cool to have a three-legged dog. I would have done it sooner if I would have known that. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I'm kidding. He is a cool dog, though. Okay, so the next piece we're going to cut is going to be, now we should have just 4 of these brown pieces that look exactly alike. I want this piece right here, the one that has more brown in it. The back looks like that, so everyone look up. Okay, it's that one right there. And now we're just going to cut a layer in, which is going to be this layer right here.
So ever since you showed that trick of marking on the back of the pieces to make sure you line them up, I do that with everything.
Everything. Anything that has an outer black line, as you should.
Chuck, my phone keeps freezing, but Rob's doesn't. We're using mine for comments and his on the project. Same type of phone, makes no sense.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Trust me, tomorrow when Robbie and I sit here and to put our thing together, it makes no sense why we can't get this hooked together either. It's supposed to be so easy. Okay, so everyone look up. This is what I'm cutting out of my brown. Everyone look up.
Someone asked earlier when you were talking about the acetate about when's the kit for Art Anthology for March, but there is no.
There is no kit. This is the deal. For March 6th, you are going to just have a demo, and I believe March 20th you're going to have a demo. After that, and I know Kim's going to be watching this tomorrow, and she's going to have a heart attack when she hears this. After that, we'll probably have some type of kit. So you're not going to have a kit for the first 2. So people who know Art Anthology are probably going to be very bored with the presentation on March. Although maybe it's going to be a good refresher because Kim's going to go over a lot of stuff. And it's not going to be stuff like, oh, this is what you do on a card. It's going to be what it's supposed to be used for, multimedia. You know, mixed pieces, metal, I don't want to say cheesecloth. It's, oh, crap.
Look at me.
I know, I can't think of. It's going to be used on a bunch of mixed media. So that's what the 2 ones in March are going to be. It's just really a lot of education. And then come April, then we're going to start doing kits.
Can you show the back of that paper?
I sure can.
Gina said gauze.
It's not gauze. What is that called? It's here's the back of the paper. It's that whiteboard that people paint on. Like Bob Vila paints on it. What is that called? I can't think of it.
Elena says, you got us well trained. I'm working on another kit and I'm still looking up when you say look.
That's right, Elena. Did you not get your
Canvas?
kit? Yes, Canvas. Jeez, oh man.
How do you see the ones in March for Art Anthology?
For the ones in March, remember, it's just a demo. We're not doing a kit. But you'll see them just like you normally do in One of a Kind. We'll promo that for you. But again, that won't be till April. Maybe we'll do something special, but we have nothing planned yet. We got to get everything perfect. And trust me, everything is not perfect. It's getting there, but everything is not perfect yet. So I am outlining this again, guys.
Can you, wait a minute. Too many comments are coming in. Let me see. When will the Art Anthology orders be shipped?
You know, we're really pushing right now to get a lot of those things done. Hopefully on Monday, because right now we're trying to get all the colors, and there's a lot that we didn't have on the shelf made. And honestly, Robbie is just busting her behind doing that right now.
Did we substitute any of this paper? Some people are saying could they have a different piece
No,
of
I don't
paper?
think we substitute any of this paper. This is the brown paper. This is the brown paper, and it was in a shape like this. Brown paper in a shape like this. Brownish. There was stuff in it. You know, you could see there's stuff in it. But it was shaped like this, but brown paper like this. And on the back it had just light blue and twinkling stars. Now, you saw that I outlined this, and because there's a lot of little pieces now coming up, I'm gonna put this onto my piece, and I'm gonna pop this up. So this gets popped up onto that piece. So I'm going to do this as we go along because a lot of these pieces are going to start to look alike, okay? So we're going to pop this up. Hopefully they found their piece.
No, I'm sweating already.
Don't be sweating, Justini. Justini sweats because she's the one that does the class kits.
Found it. Yes, we found it. Come on, the other one. Oh, I hate that. especially when it's a middle piece like that.
Well, I'm sure it's in there because this is why I'm really confident that we pack these kits good. And I really want you to look because honestly, and people think that I don't know, that they say I'm mean. What, I don't know. There's a different word than mean. Regimented, I don't know. I want people like, if there's 18 pieces, you literally count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, to 18, and you literally do it every single time. Do you not, Justine?
Yeah, I do, but
Yeah.
the only thing that I think sometimes is you get interrupted at something, you know what I mean, or you know,
Right.
like,
Yeah, so you...
you hear me sometimes. I'm counting out loud. But
Oh,
most
I know.
of the
I do
time
the same thing.
I'm counting in my head, but then someone asks a question, and then that's the only time
Yeah, I do the
I mean,
same
it
exact
happens,
thing.
but have the die cut ship yet?
No, because we're waiting for the inserts. Hopefully this week. You should have had them. You should have had them this week, and I apologize. That is actually my fault. We got too bogged down, and then Wednesday was totally out of commission, really, with Lemieux. So that it'll happen this week, and again, that's my fault. So I have to apologize. That's totally on my back.
What time
why
are
those
you
are
all
late?
coming on tomorrow?
We're not on tomorrow. There's nothing
I
tomorrow.
didn't think we were. I'm like,
Yeah,
what?
nothing on. So let me recap. These two are together. The next one we cut is this one. This one gets popped up, okay? So I'm going to put that on and pop that up right there, okay? And everything's going to start to blend in together. So for those of you who are maybe a little confused or don't know where we're going next, this third piece that we cut, this is going to get popped up, and I'm going to do that right now.
You are forgiven.
Yeah, well, I can't believe it's funny. This is the way the week goes. The week is Monday, and I think I'm the only person that's excited that's Monday that everyone's coming into work.
I'm happy.
So I get excited because it's Monday. I'm like, woohoo, we have 5 days. This is great. And then in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, great, all the orders can be picked and packed too because Peggy will be in tomorrow, which is Tuesday. And then Peggy comes in and it's crazy busy and it's stupidly busy. And the only thing Jet does all day, and it sounds ridiculous, but the only thing she does all day is ship. That's all she does, is ship orders. That is all that woman does. And I'm not saying that, she's slow. She's very good at it, but that's all she does is ship orders. So then then it's Tuesday, and that's Tuesday, and I'm thinking, okay, well, we're not halfway to the week. And then Wednesday's there, so then I try to push as much as we can because Peggy's still there. And then Wednesday's going, and then Thursday happens. It's like, I can't believe it's Thursday. And then before you know it's Friday, you're like, you got to be kidding me. What did we do this week?
Is there going to be a crystal sale this week?
I knew someone was going to ask that next.
Tracy Neal.
This is the deal with the crystal sale. I will put that on after this. We only have 2 more colors, which is Rainbow Dark and Antique Pink. And we're both back ordered on one of them, on one of the sizes, but not all of them. So I'm going to see which one we're not back ordered the most on, and that's the one will go up. So I'll put that on tonight. So yeah, this crystal sale will go on tonight. And then we only have 1 more after this. And then who knows what'll happen. Okay, so our next one. Now, if you're not to the next piece, I want you to grab the next piece so you're not saying, oh, what is that other blue one? What's this blue one? What's this blue one? So the next piece, so if you're here or not here, I want you to grab it, okay? Because I want everyone to have it.
Did the luminous green ship?
Half of them did. The other half is coming in on Tuesday. Yeah.
What happens when you go through the 2 colors that are left?
I don't know. We'll discuss that, okay?
Tracy Neal said start over.
I know. Trust
what
me.
happened to the Paradise Shine?
I would like half of those. Luminous Green, Paradise Shine, Silver Night, and there's one other one. Half of those shipped. The other
Your
half are going to
mom
be shipped next week.
Said I just put my pop dots on the wrong side.
Oh, my God.
I don't mean to laugh.
Yes, you do.
It's just funny. I didn't know it was her, and then I read who said it.
Okay, so this is the next piece we're going to cut. So this is going to be the 4th piece. So everyone grab this piece, even if you're not there. The back looks like this. So let me see if there's writing.
Can she just skip that piece and still look good?
Yeah, absolutely she can. Yeah, she could skip that piece. So there's right on here, but there's like blue swirls. Can you see those blue swirls? Yeah, you can. So those blue swirls. This is going to be the next piece. Okay, and while I'm this close, let me show you real quick. This is the piece that we just cut. Look up. This is the piece that we just cut. So now we're just going to go layer in and cut that out.
Elena said, sent you an email to info. Problem with the Oak March combo order. And then a lot of praise for Peggy. She's appreciate all of her help. Meridian Blue ship.
Oh, that was the 4th one. Meridian Blue. Half shipped, half didn't. And we ship in the order that they come out. Well, praise for not only Peggy, but everyone, because everyone does a really good job. Somebody else said something. I was going to say something. Shoot. Jules, shipping. Oh, something important, and I can't think of what it is now.
They ask a question on it?
I don't know. I can't tell you, though. The Pop Dots have started to ship. Oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Someone said something that was important. I was going to tell them. Okay, so everyone look up. So this is what this is going to be. So again, this is the piece we just cut. I just want this piece below right here. Okay, so everyone look up real quick and try to get an eye on that. And again, if you're not there yet, I would say if you're not there yet, take this piece and cut this real quick so you know where you're going. That would be awesome for you to do. Take that piece and just cut that out so you know. Okay?
I think he's choking on that.
Who? No, he's not. No, he's not.
Oh, he was just pick his head.
Great. Out of everything he's been through, he's...
Are you still eating that?
Yes.
Maybe, I think it's stuck in his mouth because he's just chewing and chewing. He's been chewing like that for a while. I think it's on the roof of his mouth.
Oh, he'll get it out.
Okay.
Well, now you got me all worried now. Thanks, Justine.
Well, worried me. Look at me, looking back at me like, give me the little side eye on the side. Is this out of focus for everyone or just me?
We're not out of focus at all. So for whoever is out of focus, I just want you to refresh or leave and come back. We won't say anything too important, and we won't talk about you when you're gone. So leave and come back or refresh. Okay, so there's that piece. And I'm going to outline this. And I'm not going to do anything with the main piece because now I'm going to build everything on this piece first because the next 3 layers are flat against that. But I will outline that because I'm going to build this as we go along. Justine, you have me worried now.
He wants you to reach into his mouth and loosen it, Justine.
He doesn't. That's when you loosen it, it falls down his throat and he dies.
Yeah.
He wants you to loosen it.
Anne-Marie says, good evening, ladies.
Good evening, Anne-Marie. Oh, that's what, okay, this, I knew what I was going to say. So, Elena, or whoever said they had a problem with the March kit, I bet you I know what the question is. I bet you got the March kit, and you bought the combo kit, and you want to know where the second pack is, because if I answered 1 email about this, I've answered 86 emails about this. The combo kits, 2 kits are in 1 pack. So when you get that combo kit for March and it says March 6th on the front, if you open up the entire kit, you're going to see 2 kits in there. One says March 6th and the other one behind there is March 20th. Tell me if that's what the problem was. I bet you it was, but now I'm curious to know. So let me know.
Abigail says, stop that. You was fine.
Exactly.
I came in late. What happened to Lemieux?
Torn ligament. Not bad, though, but torn ligament. Okay, the next one.
She said, but I ordered 3.
Oh, yeah, she did send me an email. Yeah, we'll
Okay.
make that, yeah. Yep, that was our mistake. I printed that. We'll get that out on Wednesday, on Monday. Okay, so my next one is going to be this one, so everyone look up. The back is going to be this guy. So it's this piece, and again, if you're not there yet, I still want you to cut it. So everyone look, it's that piece, this piece. And again, we're just going to go another layer in, which is going to be really the layer right above those snowflakes. So let me cut that out and I'll show you.
Karen Plumley said, sending the Pop Dot email to the kids for a
That's
possible
right.
birthday
Her
present.
birthday is
Worked.
Sunday.
Pop Dots ordered. I have great kids.
How do you know they are the Pop Dots?
Any sale?
And that's not fair.
Any sales coming on the Easy Runner refills?
No. I wasn't going to unless you guys need some refills.
Cameron Gilbert, you have trained us so well not to open kits before we begin making the card.
I know. Trust me, I know. So I'm not too upset when I tell people that kit's in there.
Patricia Williams says, don't confuse us.
About what, Miss Trish? And Trish, I feel bad, and Joan, I feel bad that I have Robbie up here. I didn't realize you guys were at a retreat. Although it wasn't my fault, it was the snow's fault. But I love Robbie up here. I'm going to hate Monday when she has to go home. I hate the days she has to leave.
Chrissy Canfield says, definitely need refills on Easy Runner. Please, oh please.
Okay, well, you could talk me into a sale. That's fine. Okay, so everyone look up. This is what you got to cut. So we're cutting right above those snowflakes. Got it? It's crazy how many Pop Dots we sell.
Scrap packs, or when are they going to be?
Yeah,
sent?
Scrap Pack was supposed to be today. We didn't get the paper until this morning. It was supposed to, the paper actually was supposed to be delivered yesterday, and it wasn't. So it came today. So Scrap Pack will be billed and hopefully shipped on Monday. If it's not shipped on Monday, I'll definitely ship on Tuesday. But Monday is our goal. Because I plan to go in the office with the warehouse with Robbie on Sunday and put those all together. So hopefully, if something else does not happen, we'll do that then. So yeah, Monday. And then for the you Scrap Packer people, I'm not going to say anything. But for those people who were reading the Oak recommendations and people saying they need more scrapbook pages, I'm not saying anything, but Oak, I think, is listening. I think we may have one day of nothing but scrapbook pages. And if that's the case, we're going to participate, and I know what we're going to do, and it's going to be flipping awesome. That's all I'm going to say, but I can't say anything official because I don't know anything. I know nothing. For those people who are waiting for Mega Meat news, you're going to hear Mega Meat news sometime this week, I believe. And that's all I'm going to say. So this piece is flat against this piece. And I know it's not a big color contrast, but when it's all together, it kind of is. So this is going to go flat onto here. So I'm going to put that flat onto there. Again, I'm not on this piece that we're doing before. I'm just now on this new top piece, okay? So go ahead and lay that flat.
Rock, Jennifer.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Russell Koopman, am I still good on ordering the stamp set minis?
I don't know what that question means. Am I still good? And normally I could figure that out. I know she emailed me, and I didn't respond. I kept it in my inbox. I'm sure the answer is yes, but I can't remember the question. But I know I have that saved in my inbox. I know. Well, what do you want me to do? Justine's having a heart attack because Lemieux has his bone stuck on the roof of his mouth. No, there it's now. It's gone now.
I need to hear about you coming to Tampa area in 2021.
Oh, that's going to be January, February. We're working on that, actually. We should have, I don't know. I think she's working on that. Okay.
Where is the Mega Meet?
Second from the last. Oh, Mega Meet is like the biggest show. It's always Mother's Day weekend, non-COVID related years. That's all I'm going to say. But it's always Mother's Day weekend. And it's always a three-day event, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. It's in Novi, Michigan. It's one of those ones where if you're going to drive or fly into a special show because you just want to go somewhere different, that is the one you want to go to. More vendors than anybody else, more days than anybody else, more classes than anybody else. It is the flagship of shows. But it's in good old Novi, Michigan.
Orlando Expo? Question mark.
I don't know. They have that planned for the end of May. I don't know what they're doing. I thought they were going to announce something this week. I don't think May is going to happen, but I don't know anything.
Nicole, the goal is Monday. She's asking now about the scrap pack.
Yeah, the goal's Monday.
When you're designing a card, do you usually use the same amount of layers?
No, it just depends with the match paper that I have. So everyone look up. Second from the last layer is going to look like, has the brown paper on the back. Everyone look up, has the brown paper on the back. And then that's what you're going to cut out. So not this inner, this outer one right there.
Mega Meet has a great venue, too.
It does.
Oh, the pack of stamp minis available for scrapbook people and stamp monthly people sale.
I don't know what she's saying. My dog's still choking, so we're still watching him. I think he's done, though, now.
He keeps going back. It must be lodged in there somewhere and it's just waiting to go down. You need water, Mewy, but you can't go up.
I think he's good now. Did Kim ask again? I can't remember at all what her question was. It's a shame because normally I can remember those things.
For what? About what?
The scrapbook pages. Stamps.
I think is she talking about this? She's talking about the 6 stamps that you can get if you're an ACA and a scrap pack member, like the.
I don't think so.
I mean, she's saying minis. I don't know the pack of stamp minis. I don't know what that is.
Okay.
Steven's saying hello. He's on a flight home.
Hello. From where? Oh, forget it. I know from where. Okay, so this one we are going to outline. We're going to outline this. And then this is going to be put on the same top piece we've been working on. Flat again. Hello, Stephen. Have a nice flight home.
Russell Koopman says yes.
I'll answer that email, Russell Koopman.
Will you send an email about Mega Meat?
No, but you can go. Megameet is the volume people, so if you want to follow their website, you can, or follow their online, you can do that. So this piece is flat too. No, because I don't know what shows we're doing this year. I really don't. I know that my staff does not feel safe going to the shows without a shot, and I don't blame them at all. I don't even know how many people are going to go to shows, to be quite honest with you. At least this year.
Any news on Stampaway?
I've heard no news, and I believe since Stampaway is August, I bet you Stampaway is going to be a go. But I don't know anything. I don't know anything more than you. But if I was a betting girl, I would bet that Stampaway is definitely going to be a go. Okay, so now we're down to our last piece.
Wendy Baker, I got my shot yesterday.
That's
Woohoo!
good.
So did my husband.
Well, actually, you know, instead of doing this last piece, this is going to get popped. So I'm going to pop this up right now. So this piece right here, everyone look up, this piece that we just worked on that has 3 flat layers. This is going to be popped up on this brown, well, this base piece, okay? So I'm going to go ahead, 3 flat layers here, and I'm going to put my pop dots on because this last piece is going to be cut and popped up. So I'm just going to pop this up too. So I'm going to put pop dots on that.
Elena says, you have to stay on one subject. You have to stay on one subject. I'm working on a different kit, watching my Instacart order, and drinking a Manhattan at the same time. LOL. Are you doing Arlington in June? You didn't say for sure the other day.
That is like, June is like our tentative all shows back. But that's tentative. We really, really, really want our shots. So.
You are a betting girl. Casinos.
I know we are a betting girl.
Vonda says Akron is requiring mask distancing and only allowing 25% of people. They
Correct.
say wider aisles and booths farther apart.
Correct. We are not doing Akron. I asked her to take us off that list. Adventures in Stamping. We are not doing Akron. I just don't. For those vendors and her customers who feel comfortable, that's good for them. We're not going to do Akron. So I asked her to take us off the list just because I don't want people to go out of their way if they're coming to see us. And I know how busy booths get. I know how busy our booths get. We do make and takes. I just can't imagine doing make and takes in this climate right now. I just don't see it. So we graciously backed away from that. But you will see us again, I promise. Especially for those of you who are doing the Spring Blings. We still have room in everything. We're probably about half filled in Texas and Philly. And of course sold out in Cleveland.
Vonda said, I'm not going to make the drive and maybe not even get in.
Oh, well, you know, that's a good... Well, I wonder how they're going to do that. I bet you they're only going to sell... You know what? That's funny that Vonda says that because normally we sell tickets to that Akron show in our store because it's a local show, but we're not selling them this year. We weren't even given the opportunity, and I bet you it's because she has to have control on how many tickets she sells. So I bet you if you have a ticket, you're definitely going to be able to go in because I bet you she's going to control it by the amount of tickets she sells here.
Do you bring inventory to the Spring Bling events?
Oh my God, do we bring inventory? The answer is yes.
Lots of people saying they got their shot, got my second shot.
Good.
Why
Well,
do we have to be young, Jennifer?
we didn't. Okay, well, I would like to not get my shot till February if I could change my age.
I wonder when we'll be able to. It's probably going to be like summer.
I think June. I really think June. Okay, and so the next one is going to be that last piece, which is going to be that very, very top piece. which is going to be this guy right here. So everyone could look up, and it's just that top piece, exactly what you think it's going to be.
Steven says, flight taken off. Have a good evening.
Good
Miss you
night.
ladies. Will you bring AA to the spring bling?
I am probably going to bring, well, the answer to that is yes. And the answer to that is I'm sure we are going to do a project with Art Anthology at Spring Blings. I'm positive we will do something with Art Anthology. And then one of these days where the world can open up and we could have everyone look up too, where we could have people share things. We'll probably have a table of Art Anthology products laid out so you guys could play with them. You guys are going to like Art Anthology. You really are. Not that you, I mean, those of you who know you like it, but those of you who don't know, you are going to love it. So this is the top piece, guys. You're just going to cut that out, and then this one is going to be popped up.
And during Spring Bling Cleveland, your store is right down the road, correct?
It's 15 minutes away. A lot of you will go during the day. We'll make a night chime trip because, of course, I have the keys. So we'll go in there and we'll shop. And I'm excited because we just, I don't want to say we revamped the store, but we just did something big in the store. We moved all our stamps in the back, and we put up more grid wall to free up some space in the front, and it looks pretty good. Got a lot of inventory in there, too, a lot of new stuff. Lawn Fawn came in, and Penny Black came in, and New Stampendous came in.
Coming anywhere near Maine?
Not yet. But those people in Maine could come see us in Philly. That's not too far. And really, it's for 4 days. We have a lot of people. Half the people fly in from way states away for our Cleveland Spring Bling. Because you got to remember, guys, it's Wednesday through Sunday. It's more like, a day camp for adults than it is a weekend. It's pretty fun. Okay, and I'm going to outline this, and then this gets popped up.
Approximate attendance in the Cleveland Spring Bling is 100, right?
Yep. And there's a lot of space. I mean, I felt very comfortable. There was a lot of space. People who, you had 6 feet of space. If you want to sit, with your tables pushed up against each other with your friends, you could do that. But it's a very big room, and I felt very safe in there. There's a lot of space. I'm pretty sure it's a 7,000 square foot room. No. Yeah, I don't know. It's big.
Oops. Went all the way up.
So again, I'm going to take this, guys, I'm going to pop this up.
Misty says she has some art anthology that her daughter got at the last expo. I'm going to watch the demos and
Perfect.
get dirty.
Yep, you're going to love it. A lot of people do. It's a good product. Like I said, I've always liked it, and I always liked Stacy too.
We came from Portland, Maine. It was about 11 hours.
To our event? Who is it?
This thing. I lost these. Let me go back up.
Well, you don't have to. It's not that important.
Jodine Adams?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did. There was with Kathy Peek and Sharon Ziegler. And actually, if I believe, you're coming back too, aren't you? In fact, I'm positive they're coming back for Spring Bling.
Chrissy Carter. Spring Bling, baby, coming from Georgia. 46 more sleeps.
Oh, my God. Do you know how nervous that makes me? 46 more sleeps. I would say, geez, oh, man, but geez, oh, man. Okay, so everyone says...
I did say the wrong thing. It was Maine. It wasn't Maine. It was Massachusetts, Boston area.
So everyone says I say, geez, oh, man, and I've heard that a lot.
I've seen it on here.
Okay, but I also want to say that Miss Justini to my left says it an awful lot. And I've also noticed that Andy says it an awful lot. So I don't know.
We got it from you because I don't think I ever said that before, but maybe I have.
I don't know. Somebody has said it, so it could be me, but I'm telling you, Andy has said it. He said it like twice this week. And I thought, oh, boy, that does sound stupid. Yeah, but no, I've heard that a lot.
Chuck says we're driving to Cleveland Spring Bling 2 days out and 2 days back.
Yeah. Oh, you guys will have fun, though, doing that, won't you? I'm so excited. I'm excited, Chuck and Rob, that everyone gets to meet you. You get to see the store.
Middle 3 are flat, right?
Middle 3 are flat, yes.
Had to help my husband with something. Which of the last 4 layers are flat or popped?
So I'm going to start from the top. This top one gets popped. The next 3 are flat, and then popped, and the last 2 are flat. Whoops.
Take a drink, Justini. I guess I must have said it. I like Jizo Man.
Well, I just never knew I never knew I said that much. Had no clue. And now, what did you guys point out to me? Now I hear it all the time, but I also heard it with Justine and Andy.
Valerie says twice this week. That's nothing. Jennifer says Jizo Man at least 4 times an hour.
And that's funny because you don't even hear it. Okay, so there's our piece. So it seems like everyone's on, which is great because now we can do the card base. So how's everyone doing? Happy face, sad face. Can I continue? Are you guys right there?
Missy Lynch says, knowing you and Andy, she thinks you picked it up from hearing Andy say it all these years.
Could be. Can I have my little apple juicer?
Someone says I like Pop Dots and I cannot lie.
That's true.
No problem with Jizo Man. There's much worse that could be said.
That is true. Well, it looks like we have no criers, or is that a cry?
I saw an angry face.
Angry.
Maybe it was a sad.
We don't want angry. We want sadders. Not angry. Well, it looks like for the most part everyone's ready.
Nope, I saw one tear.
Okay. For those handful of tears, I want you to put your medallion to the side so we can create our base together. Okay. So if you're not done with your car with this frost medallion, just put it to the side. You can do this as we're doing the jewels. You could always do the jewels later. So put that to the side. Trust me, because I want to do this card base together. Okay? So let's get out the guts to the card base.
Is vellum tape okay to use?
Yeah, but I gave you sticky specs. I gave you sticky specs to use. Okay, so let's take out your card. Let's do this card.
Good phrase for a new sweatshirt or t-shirt.
I know. We're going to get those the colored sweatshirts sooner than later, too. Okay, so let's do this so it makes sense. So I want to, everyone just look up real quick, okay? Everyone look up and just pay attention real quick. So everyone look up. Even if you're cutting that medallion, I still want you to look up. So the top piece starts here and wraps around to the back. Ignore this because this is the number of jewels and crystals I put on the card. So it wraps around to the back. So you're going to have to get over that because that's going to stay like that, but I don't mind that. I think that's fine because that's what's going to attach our vellum to this card. So whatever we cut this at, which is 1 inch, I'm sorry, not cut, just listen to me. Whatever we score this at 1 inch is what we're going to score this bottom. Because this bottom we're going to end up, and it is 1 inch, this bottom we're going to end up cutting at 1 inch, and this lays flat onto the acetate. The top piece we're going to end up scoring at 1 inch, because that's going to hold this acetate from the card all the way to here, to the card base right there, okay? And I just realized that, hold on, I just realized that we gave you an entire card, and you don't need that entire card. So hold on before I have you cut that. So I want to make sure that I'm right. Yep, I'm right. Yeah, so I want you to take your card and you're going to cut that because you only need a half of that. So take your card base and just get rid of that fold because I only need 1 6x6 piece. And I'm going to do that. Good, because I want it to be straight. Okay. So now I want you to take your top piece. Remember how I had you cut this? And I had you cut it so that when you look through this, like the bottom piece, I want these trees to go the right way. And then the top piece, the trees are going to go the right way again. So I don't want you to flip these around. So I know that this is going to be my top because the trees are pointing that way. This is going to be my bottom because if I put the cut spot there, that's going to be in the middle. Clear as mud, isn't it? So you're going to take, and if anyone has any questions, ask right away, okay? You're going to take that top piece, and I want you to take your scoring pad, and you're going to score that at 1 inch. So however you cut that, you're going to score that at 1 inch. And if you did it and it's bigger than 1 inch, like your design takes up more than 1 inch, then just cut to where you need to. Cut it 1.5 inches if you need to. Okay, so everyone score that at 1 inch, and then of course fold it. Okay.
Can you show the back again?
Yep, the back looks like that.
Confused about the direction of the trees.
Okay, so you got to do it so that the trees, so when you lay this down, and you, oh, here, let me show you on my finished card, okay? So when you lay it down, when you open this up, you want your trees to be going in the right direction. So all my trees are going up like this. And if you do it wrong, no one's going to look at your trees and think they're upside down. You may over time, but it's okay. So my trees are going to go facing up on the bottom and the top, which means when you go to score this, it should have been, you should have punched the side where the trees are going up. So this is going to be showing here, my trees are facing up. This part's going to bend over and these are going to be upside down, but that's okay because you're hiding that piece. Okay? So what you're going to end up doing is, everyone look up real quick. I think most of you know where I'm going. You're going to take your vellum that's going to be all full of fingerprints right now, and we'll wipe those off later down the road. And if you have this sheet in between there, you can take that off. That's just a protective sheet. So when you do this, now everyone pay attention real quick, please, please, please. I want you to use, so I scored here. I want everyone to understand this. This is so important to understand. So everyone pay attention real quick. So here is what I scored, and this is going to go on. Just pay attention real quick. This is going to go on like this, okay? But look, look, look. This part right here, the part that's going to go on the acetate, this is what I need you to use the sticky specs on. This part that's going to go on the back of the card, on the back of that white that you're not going to see, that's what you're going to use your score tape on. So when you go to do this, you're going to put score tape on this bigger part, and then you're going to stick this in your sticky sheets.
My
sticky
pieces
specs.
are not punched.
That was supposed to be your homework that we went over with you on Wednesday. So if you want to skip this part and punch yours later, you can, but you had to punch them on your own, and that's what we went over on Wednesday. And if you don't have a punch, you don't have to use a punch, and you can just put them on without a punch too. Totally up to you.
Question, will we be able to make our final payments for Spring Bling through the website?
Probably not. I guess I could put a link on there. Why don't you email me that, okay? And I will think of that, and I could probably easily put a link on there because I know it's easy for you guys.
1 inch score?
Yep, 1 inch. That's what we're going to use, 1 inch score from the top and 1 inch score when we get to the bottom, but we haven't done that yet, okay? It's actually going to be a cut on the bottom. So I'm putting on my score tape first. And is that going to fit? No. So I'm going to put on my score tape first, and then I'm going to hit that top with sticky specs. And then I'm going to put that on. So for those of you who didn't see us Wednesday night with the homework, you could either A, punch that later on, or if you don't have punches, you could just put it on without straight edges, without the punches. We just couldn't punch that much and make our deadline, so that's why we did it that way. Okay, so again, I'm just putting score tape. And again, this is important, guys, so if you have questions, jump in here and ask them. So now I'm going to take, oh, by the way, most of you know this, sticky specs come like this. Everyone look up. This is a full sheet of sticky specs, but we couldn't put in your kit like this, so we just cut in half. So normally when you buy sticky specs, they come like this, but we just cut them in half for you, okay? Now, if you've never used sticky specs before, you're just going to take that release paper off, and you're going to get lots of sticky specs all over your fingers. Don't take it all the way off, because you're going to want to put it back on. But look what I'm going to do here. I'm going to take this part right here, and I'm just going to lay this in my sticky specs, press down, so I get some sticky specs on there, bring it back up, and then we're going to have lots of sticky specs on the back of that. Okay, so if you look, you can see my sticky specs back on the back of that. That's what you want. Okay? Now, what I can do, and what I think I'm going to do, is everyone look. Oh, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Forget it. forget it. I was going to screw that up. But I am going to put more sticky specks on so I get them more towards the top. So I'm just going to go back over there, but push them just a little bit further.
Stephen gave the best tip on the
Yep.
mosaic moments.
He told me.
Staples a sheet
Yep.
for the sticky specs. Love
Yep,
that idea.
it is a good idea. Okay, so now when you have that done, yeah, he did give me that idea too. When you have that done, you're going to make sure, everyone look, you're going to make sure that your acetate is on that 6x6 card because we cut that in half. And then what I like to do is I am going to kind of like fold that, but not all the way. I'm going to lay my sticky speck side down first, and then I'm going to turn it over, and I'm going to remove my score tape, okay? So I want to make sure that I'm bending this as a whole so that it goes on perfectly.
Is the card base cut on the score line so it's 6x6?
Is the card base cut on the score line? Yeah, it should be 6x6, yes. I got a lot of sticky specks here, so I'm just wiping them off. You're going to have probably a lot of sticky specks there too. Now, if you are smearing them across your acetate, you would be able to take like Windex on a towel and kind of wipe that off. You could also take, which I'm doing right now, you could also take like your stamp cleaner remover and wipe that off. Just try to not to get it hit with the paper. And it looks like I'm going to end up clearing mine up because I got a lot of crap on here. But I'll end up cleaning that off. So now I have this tied on there, and see how I have crap right there? I'm going to take a Windex. Now I'm not going to spray Windex on my card and put it on a towel and wipe it off without touching this paper or stamp cleaner. So this is on there, so now I'm going to lay this flat, turn this upside down, take off my score tape. Nobody has any other questions?
Nope. He's quietly working.
That or they're crying right now. Okay. And press that down. So that's my back, and I have no problem with my back like that. As long as my backs look nice, that's fine. Okay? So again, I have some crud there, but I'm gonna get rid of that crud. Okay, so that's attached just like that. Good? Can I go on? Let me know if I can go on by happy faces. If you're still doing, give me a sad face. But let me hear from everybody if I go on. I got one sadder. I got one really pissed off person.
No crying and crafting.
No crying and crafting. So my sadders, I have two sadders right now. Well, I have one sad and one upset. Let me know where you're upset and sad at. So let me see if I could do that.
There are no sad tears in card making.
Exactly.
Only happy tears. Oh, another one.
So let me know where the problems are, guys, so I can help you. But it looks like for the most part we're gonna go on. But let me.
Can you slow down a hair?
Sure. But I don't know how much slower I can go. But yes. So now we're going to do this bottom piece. Now, because we measured an inch here, I want this to be just an inch here. And since we're not going to bend that over anything, we're going to cut this now instead of scoring it. So you're going to cut this at an inch.
Pro tip, don't eat chips and deal with acetate.
Oh my God, exactly.
Sticky specks everywhere.
I know, sticky specks are everywhere. But I'm telling you, Windex like on a towel, and I'll give you guys a break to go grab the Windex, or your stamp cleaner does it too. But you're not going to put it right on the acetate. You can put it on your towel and then kind of wipe it off. It comes right off.
Tammy Pennington says, happy face or sad face shirt? What paper pack is this?
This is a mixture of paper, I believe. So let's cut that at an inch, and then this is going to be nothing. So you can throw this away, this extra piece. It's just easy for me to give you a 6x6 piece because I know how you're going to cut that. And again, I want you to use the sticky specks because if you open up your piece, you can see how beautiful that sticky specks are, can't you? Gorgeous. You can barely see them. So now we're going to sticky speck this bottom, and we're going to put this bottom right on the bottom. Just like so.
You could probably use a Q-tip with Windex to get in between
Yep.
the punch designs.
You probably could. But honestly, that doesn't even bother me that much because I'm going to put some jewels there. What bothers me is what's coming off on this acetate. Okay, so I'm going to go back to my sticky specks. Those things are everywhere. And we're going to stick that on there.
If you have little alcohol wipes or prep pads, they are great
Yep.
for cleaning acetate too.
Yep. I'm just thinking of things that you guys have right there. But you absolutely can use that. I'm just going to do a little more on the side. He's sleeping.
Is it snoring? Undo may work on acetate.
I don't know if I would use undo because undo works on everything, and I think undo may even take that piece off your acetate. So I don't know if I would use undo. And I'm going to open this card up because I just want to make sure this goes on the acetate, not the card.
Eyeglass cleaner wipes.
That could work. All these are good suggestions, just except the undo. I would stay away from the undo.
I never heard him snore before.
Boy, he is really snoring. He snores.
Was that cut at 1 inch?
Yep. Bottom was cut at 1 inch, only because this is cut at 1 inch because we embossed. We scored the top at 1 inch. But if I scored the top at 2 inches, I would have to score the bottom or cut the bottom at 2 inches. So it has to be straight. Whatever it is on top, it has to be straight on the bottom, okay? So then this gold piece is going to go right smack dab in the middle of your card. And you know what I'd like to do? I'd like to turn my, should be 3 inches. Yeah, it's 3 inches. So I like to turn my card like this, lay my ruler down, and kind of eye up where it needs to be, right in the middle. I have to put my sticky specs on here and then lay it down. Okay? But you could do it however you want. So you're going to take that middle piece now and go ahead and lay that down. And this is actually the last of the sticky specs, so I'm just going to take that off. So you should probably have a whole other half sheet of sticky specs left that you could use on whatever you want to use on.
Julie says sticky specs are new to me. Love them.
I know. They're great for these guys, for the intricate pieces. Like if you have intricate dies, they're spectacular. But that's good, Julie, because now you're using them and now you have them. You have an extra sheet too to use. And again, I'm just trying to get my sticky specs all over. I think that's good. And they're all over your thumbs and your fingers.
Jennifer Rodriguez. Oh my God, lost my card. LOL.
That is funny, and I'm so glad she got her kits. Now, go figure. Jennifer is the one that lives in Bermuda. She got her kit today. Everybody else that's in the United States, their kits aren't even close to them, but she got hers in Bermuda. Go figure. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's like one of the first times. Justine, do you know what the stamp cleaner is, correct? You know what the stamp cleaner is. That Judikin stamp cleaner?
Yeah.
I have it right where I have my jewels in there. Can you go grab that so I can try to fix this a little bit? Okay, so I'm going to clean this up as you guys have your card base together. And again, if you turn upside down and look, you're going to see it. I mean, the sticky specs, do you mind that? I mean, it's a lot better than, you know, what the alternative is. And I think that looks fantastic. I think it looks fine. You just have to be very careful with the back of the paper that you use, because if it's not an appealing back of the paper, you might not want to use that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take my Fanster towel.
Kate says, I seem to get more sticky specs on me than the
I
project.
do too, Kate. I really do. And I'm going to very gently, I got a lot on this Fanster towel. Oh, I got a lot on this Fanster towel. I'm going to try not to hit the paper.
Debbie said, I got my kit late this afternoon. Sue said, this is more gorgeous in person than the picture.
They're always more gorgeous in person. Always. That's the biggest problem with our cards. And I say problem because I can't tell you how many people don't take our classes at conventions and then they come to our booth and they see the cards that we do and they're like, well, this wasn't on the website. I'm like, no, it's been on the website. This is the picture. And people just they can't see it because it's so much better in person.
Sarah said, finally, I'm here. Survived the power outage in the snowstorm in Carrollton, Texas Police Department.
Jeez.
Well, jeez.
Jeez, oh man. I know I said it
Terry
on
Schilling
purpose.
says, did you find the medallion of sticks and stones from 2 make-alongs
No.
ago?
Terry, it's starting to make me very, very, very sick to my stomach because, no, I have not found it. Andy goes, just make another one. I said, Andy, it literally took me 4 hours, and I can't even tell you the amount of crystals I had on it. No, I'm very upset by that. So, next Friday's make-along, we're going to still make medallions because you guys need at least one more medallion for the front of your piece. So that's what the make-along is going to be next Friday. We're going to finish up those medallions. Okay, I'm good enough here. Okay. Okay, so is everyone good?
Elena says, undo works with sticky specks on paper. Rub with my finger and wipe all specks off with my Fanster towel. Try with scrap of acetone.
Okay, well, that's good. I'm just afraid it would, how undo works. It takes everything off. Okay, so now let's go to the inside. So let me show you about the inside. This inside, you're going to put your inside piece, you're going to butt that up right against the fold, and it's going to lay down across your piece. Now, if you did a perfect, you may have this inside piece come off your card a little bit. I'm off a little bit at the top, so mine doesn't come off. So I guess that's a good thing there, but a bad thing overall. But you're not going to know that. So let's go ahead and let's take this piece, and I want you to adhere it on the inside of this card. But remember, when you do, make sure you're up like this, and then put that down like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and adhere that to the inside of our card.
Alicia didn't get hers, and
I know.
and they always get theirs.
They got them Monday for the last couple times.
That sure is pretty. What paper pack is this?
Again, I believe this is a mixture of paper, both from Echo Park, but I know it's a mixture of paper.
What medallion are you using next week?
Personally, I have no idea. I don't know. I'll try to use, I don't know. I don't know. Didn't even put thought into it. Still looking for my sticks and stones that I made 2 weeks ago. It's ridiculous. I don't know where it's at. It makes me sick to my stomach. It's that feeling I had a Pandora bracelet, and if you know what Pandora is, you know how expensive those things were, and you know I had all the beads were like Swarovski crystals. I think I left it in a hotel once. I've searched everywhere. I mean everywhere, and it's gone. And it's just one of those things where I have to let it go, because if not, it would drive you nuts. But it's just, it makes me sick to my stomach. So it's the same thing. Yep.
If you have sticky speck areas, you can lightly run embossing anti-static bag over it.
It's a good idea. Who said that?
Diane Perry.
That's a good idea. What time is it, Justine?
9:19.
Oh, good. Feels like we've been doing this card forever. There's some people in here saying, no, you need to slow it down even more.
Sue says, I left my mother of the groom dress at a hotel. Not that I'd wear it again, but still.
Yeah, and you couldn't get that back? I mean, like, somebody found that. They just didn't give it back to you. I mean, you seriously didn't get that back?
I use the embossing buddy lots with the sticky specks.
I just put this on totally. That's okay, I'm gonna cover it up with my snowflakes. Okay. Now, I'm just cutting, I didn't put this on perfect, so I'm just cutting this tad paper off the sides. Perfect. Okay, so now, before I put my snowflakes on the inside, I really found, designing this card, that I like the piece on the front, and then saw through the card to see where I'd want to put my snowflakes on the inside. So at this point, you're going to adhere your medallion, but hold on, let's talk about this real quick, okay? I don't know, when you adhere your medallion, you're going to pop this up. When I say medallion, I mean frost. So everyone look up real quick, okay? Everyone look up. So frost is going to be popped up on the base of your card. However, you're only going to put pop dots on where it's going to hit that gold silver strip. Because if you put the pop dots, look up everyone, if you put the pop dots on the very, very top and on the very, very bottom, it's going to show through. So you have to kind of determine where you're going to want it and just put the pop dots right underneath the frost that's going to hit that gold piece. Does that make sense to everybody? Because that's really important. Because if you do that wrong, you're going to get to that wrong piece, and then you're going to be like, oh, or you're going to have put too many pop dots on, and you're going to see it on the other end. So kind of line up the way you want it, know where you're going, and then just know where your pop dot line is and kind of go from there. So my pop dot line is like from here to here. Just want to make sure. And I may even open that to make sure my line doesn't show. It does not. Yep, okay, I'm good. Okay, so go ahead and adhere pop dots. But again, you got to measure because you're only putting pop dots on that gold. Now, some of you will say, well, why don't you just put the pop dots on the gold? You can if you want to. The problem becomes is the shape of your frost. How do you know how far out to go and how far in to go? So that's indigo, get it? Color? So that's why I would prefer you just to eye it up and just to do it this way. Does anyone have any questions with that?
I've never heard him snore like that.
Well, he's never been so drugged, too.
All right, Russell Koopman. Okay, found the link to order the new pack of stamps with a discount. Ordered my pop dot strips and pop dots. Woo! The stamp discount is available until March 1st. I was worried that I missed it.
Okay, so did she answer her own question?
Yeah, I think she was looking for the new stamps.
Oh.
6 pack with discount.
Okay, well, then that's okay. Then Russell Koopman, can I delete your email? And it's going to go from there to there. So I think really I'm only going to have 3 strips of pop dots. 3 lines of pop dots. Which I could have used my strips on here.
She said yes.
Oh, good. So once you have that, you can put that down. But again, before you adhere anything, I'd make sure that you see where you're going. Turn over to make sure, see I was totally off. To make sure that you're good, and then stick it on. Seems to be a little bit high, but I could live with it. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely not going to go more than 3 rows for sure. But make sure you keep opening up that card so you're not looking at your pop dots through that acetate.
You were waiting for the new dies to come in before you finished your first medallion.
I know.
Does that help?
You know what? Was that Alicia? Because Alicia said the same thing. I know, Alicia. There's just one other place I have to look. I've looked there. I thought before, but it may have gotten stuck in that other paper pack. So I am going to look in that paper pack, but I don't think it's there. But I am going to look in that paper pack. I know, because wherever that paper is and that die, that's exactly where I put it. That did help me, but not help me find it yet. Poor Lemieux, he's just out of it.
Usually it's Rooney doing the snores.
I gotta think that's his pills. I asked them, I said, is it okay if he oversleeps? They said, yep. A dog that's in pain may have a hard time going to sleep, but if he's sleeping, that means everything's working.
Oh, that's good.
I know, that is good.
Sue says I can hear him. He is pretty loud right now.
Okay, so if you open that, you should see no pop dots. So hopefully everybody did that correct.
I can hear him too, so sweet.
And he is like about 5 feet away from us. It's not like he's...
I think he stopped right now.
Because he knows we're talking about him. So now what you're going to do is all those pieces that you cut for your homework on Wednesday night, you're going to open this up and you're just going to lay them in there and see where you want them. And then I would either A, use your sticky specs, well, it doesn't matter, or your, I'm going to put a lot right here because I kind of went over my thing there. Sticky specs or, well, it doesn't matter what adhesive, so forget what I'm about ready to say right now.
Your sister said then he's always been fine.
So bad. Nancy, when is Nancy coming to work this weekend? So I'm just going to lay these out here first to see where I want things. I don't care what goes where. It doesn't matter. I didn't put them in the middle. Kind of put them all over. And like I said, you're not going to use all of these. But make sure some hit off your card so that they're flat and they hit off your card. It's more appealing to the eye. You do not want everything just inside your card. You want to hit so it looks like it's going off the card. So please make sure you have a couple that do that. And then once you think you have enough, gently close your card to see if it looks too crazy or if you like it.
My few.
Okay, so I'm going to gently close my card. See, because I'm going to see my snowflakes. I think I want one more right here. And then I'm going to take one off at a time, and I hear them. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So that's where I'm going with right there. So I'm going to take one off at a time, and I'm going to put those on. Everyone good? No one say anything, Justine?
Your sister, no, you got a heart. Saturday night or Sunday after breakfast, your choice.
Saturday night would be a nightmare because that ice festival's going on again. You'll never get in and out of our place. Unless you come like before, like 5 and leave after, I would say 11. But I don't care. Okay, so you're gonna just adhere these.
Is that something, is the Ice Festival something new there?
Yes. Yeah, why it's not. All my dogs are now making noise. Why it's not in front of the Broadview Heights City Hall, I have no idea. It's ridiculous, the amount of traffic.
Ice Festival may end early, 59 degrees. Yeah.
I know. When they had it 2 weeks ago, it was like 2 degrees. It was perfect. But it was down our side street, because our side street is really just well, it's really a street that goes to the back of the toll plaza. So there's really nothing on our street except for a couple businesses. So in hindsight, it seems like it's a perfect place.
Unless you want to go to work over there.
Exactly. To have a festival, because, you know, they had people going in and out of parking lots, and they had other places where people could line up their cars. But, yeah, if you were trying to go in and out of work, which we were the first time.
Sculptures, are they like lit up and stuff?
Yes. It's beautiful. But the other thing that would have pissed me off is that there's a price attached to that. And I wouldn't, in 1,000 years, I wouldn't have thought there was a price attached to that. And if I waited in that line and they said, okay, where's your ticket? I'd have been like, what? Not only do you have to buy a ticket, but you have to buy a ticket based on the day and what time you want to come. So that would have been crazy. Everyone good?
Are there punches you can use? What size?
I think the punches I used here were 5/8 and 1/2 inch. And really, I didn't even tell you to buy them or put them on the website because I'm sure you have some type of circular punch. And if you don't, you could hand cut those very easily. But what I used was 5/8 and 1/2. Now, if you're dying to get I do sell the 1/2. If you really, really, really want it, I could sell it to you, but it's not even on there. You just have to let us know.
Nancy says, I'll see you Sunday.
Yeah, it was a mess. Sunday I'll be there, Nancy. So will Robbie.
Pam says, fussy cutting was easier.
Yeah.
I won't be there, Nancy.
So,
Shannon says they are having an ice thing down here at the Delaware Fairgrounds, and it's $38 a car to go through it.
yeah, I think that's what this is. I think that's exactly what this is. And it's very, very, very nice, but I mean, the line was too long. Like, it came out on the main road. You know, the line was the Drug Mart.
Oh.
Down Broadview
Oh,
Road.
so I wouldn't wait, huh? I mean, I guess if you have kids and you want to,
Well, especially if you paid $30.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you got to wait in that big long line. And not only that, but that line was a Drug Mart. Can you imagine if you thought, okay, I'm finally at the towpath, you turn to towpath, then they made you go all the way down to towpath. They made you go into where the haunted house is and
Yeah, I saw
stand in
that.
line all the way there to come back and then go in. I mean, that was like another hour right after you thought you got there. So there just has to be.
Oh, no Justini, no Fanini.
Okay.
Oh my god. Is the third layer from the bottom popped?
Yes. Yep, that's the brown piece. Now I'm going to shut this. I'm going to look again to see if I need anything else in there, and I'm pretty happy with it.
Sticky specks will haunt me in my dreams tonight.
Why? Because you like them or they're too sticky? Okay, so now we're going to do... So 2 different ways to use the acetate front, guys. And you could have easily cut this back, that snowflake, and put that snowflake right there. Could have easily done that, but I don't mind that white. I like the red there. So let's do our jewels. So for those of you who are still cutting and putting things together, please go ahead and keep doing that.
She said they're too sticky.
They are too sticky.
That's why they're called sticky specks.
And I will tell you which jewels to use as soon as I find out where my jewels
Remember
are.
when they first came out, you kept forgetting the name, you were calling them something ridiculous. Remember that?
I do. So this one is going to be... Oh, okay, this one's going to be... Okay. So when you look at your jewels, by not opening them, everyone look up real quick, okay? You're going to have 2 packs of jewels. Everyone look up. One pack is going to have 2 of those rimmed jewels, those bigger ones like that. So 2 of them are going to be... Oh, you can't see them like that. 2 are going to have the 2 rim jewels. Look, one's going to have this big chessboard jewel right here. That's the one that you want, the one with the big chessboard in it. So the one that has the big chessboard, that's one that's going to go to this card. Okay. And so for those of you, and all this is crystal except for the jewels on the top of your die cut piece. So all of these are crystals except for the jewels on the top. Now, you're not going to have probably as many jewels as you want for those top pieces, but I'm going to show you how you're going to make do, which is hence why I used a different die from the one that I showed you in the beginning, from the card sample. How's everybody doing? Doesn't seem like they're talkative, does it? I wonder what Andy's doing. That TV's not even on upstairs. Do you hear the TV?
When the heat comes on, I can't hear anything.
Oh.
I don't know if it was on over that loud snoring. I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Says
Well, good.
Chrissy Carter. Ha 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 ha. Our
Chrissy-
fingers are too sticky to comment.
That is true. Chrissy, is your husband laying down next to you? Oh, you do have a blue shade in here, I think. It's not all crystal. Looks like you have a blue shader in here.
Clear question mark?
I don't know what that was. Yeah, it looks like most of them are crystal, except you have a blue shade in here. And it looks like a light peach maybe, or a light silk. I don't know unless I look at that little form.
Carolyn says, I thought you guys were concentrating on sticking your circles because I couldn't hear anything, then realized that I somehow muted you guys.
It's hilarious. We were concentrating with the easiest part. Okay.
Chrissy says, you know our setup all too well, but I'm in the process of relocating and giving him more space.
So what? You're giving up your craft room, Chrissy?
This card is so pretty. My kit will probably come tomorrow. I hate not doing it with you guys.
I know.
She's
Trust
so
me.
expert.
We hate it too. And I don't know why they were all sent out Friday. This is the earliest, I swear to God, we have sent out class kits. The earliest we have sent them out for months.
What time are you?
I mean,
in
months.
8A on Oak. We're not on Oak this weekend.
No, well, there is no Oak this weekend.
Yeah, because I'm
On March 6th, I don't know what time we're on. I don't even know what time we're on. Oh, I think we're back to back,
Silk
actually.
and blue shade, someone said.
Yep.
Belinda Waters says, because I'm recovering from driving myself off a cliff, my Facebook kept throwing me off, so I missed a couple critical parts, but I'm recovered nicely.
You could always re-ask, Belinda. Re-ask. You're good. I'll answer you. Can I have a little bit of a drink there?
She said, taking over the formal living room, double the space so he has a place to sit and stare at me. Jeez, oh man.
Aw. They're such newlyweds.
Echo Thomas. Echo Thomas says, just started watching, looking for the online class 204 on the website and can't find it.
It's not on the website, and I'll be quite honest with you, I don't think we have any kits left. Well, actually, I think we have 2 kits left, but we always have to keep some in case there's problems or issues. I don't think we have any extra kits left, so you're not going to be able to buy this kit. They're technically sold out.
Pamela says 1:30 on March 6th.
Good.
What's funny, I received the March kits today. Weird.
It is. It's strange. Okay, so I'm going to put on the blue first. I'm going to put on my big honker one first. The honker one goes in the center. And then here, everyone look up. Those blue ones, which are those small ones, look where I put the blue ones and the small ones. They were in the inside here, and they're at the tips of all those little snowflake pieces. So they're on the very, very tips. Those are the blue shades. So I'm going to put the honking one on, the big one, and then the blue shade on those tips, okay? So let's go ahead and do that now.
So hard to tell the difference. Oh, I guess when you get
All
up
right.
and look down.
Yeah, you can tell. You can tell us, Amy.
I can see. From a sideways, they look all the same. You know what I watched on Netflix all week?
A porn?
Oh my god.
Why don't you-
Handmaid's Tale.
Oh.
I
Have you
thought-
watched that before?
No.
Did you
Never
like
had
it?
Hulu. Now that I'm stealing your Hulu. Watch it all.
Did you like Handmaid's Tale?
Oh yeah, I actually finished. That's why I was a couple minutes late. I was on the 13th episode of season 3.
Is that the last episode?
Yeah, that's when they got all those kids on. Oh, sorry.
Jeez.
Wow, please.
Oh my God.
I know, I shouldn't have said that.
You might as well just say the spoiler of Gone with the Wind while you're at it.
That was good. I
It
really
was
liked
good
that.
until the 3rd show, and the 3rd show got stupid then.
That was season 3 I just watched.
I know, it got stupid
Oh,
then.
I didn't think it was stupid.
Why aren't you watching Rescue Me?
Well, sometimes I take a break, like that show has like how many seasons? 8 or
6.
No,
No, 6. So you just watched 3 of whatchamacallit.
Yeah, but like that one, like that, like if you're watching like Breaking Bad or something like that, I mean, you just want to keep watching.
Same
Rescue
thing with-
Me is good, but it's just one of those shows that are on every week, like a drama show. So
Totally disagree with you.
I don't.
Rescue Me is 1,000% better than Handmaid's Tale.
Oh God, no.
Are you serious? Oh God, I think you're totally wrong. Yeah, Handmaid's Tale is a little bit. Yeah.
Diane says I got my class kit in a regular order, including March kits, on Monday in Connecticut. Gail Burke said, "Blessed be."
Right.
Lord open.
Right. Exactly.
Praise be.
I was trying to think of a
I
line.
think last night when I went to sleep, I was even dreaming of that.
Okay, so the next one, what I have left is I have big crystals and a smaller crystal. I want to put that smaller crystal here. Let me show you my done card so everyone look up. That smaller crystal is going to go right there. Now, if you don't put it right there and you put it on the next layer, I don't care. Just be consistent. So it's going to go right there. The blues were right here. Blues were on the inner snowflake right there.
Linda said, I hated season 3 of Handmaid's Tale.
It was horrible. They jumped the shark. It could have been so much better, but they ruined it.
And had to stop watching. Rescue Me is awesome.
Yeah, Rescue Me was in my top 5.
He's still... Look at him.
Oh, he just got it down.
Should I take it?
If you can.
Hey, Mew. Mew, look. Look what I have, Mew.
Pretend, yeah.
Come here. Look what you got. Oh, God. Give me this. Mew?
Musy, pull it. Just pull it.
There you go.
Okay, that's good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that just came off from the top of his mouth, I'm sure.
Jeez, that's disgusting. Hey, look at me sleeping there with this.
Justine walked away, if anyone's talking. Whoops.
No more. It's all gone, baby, okay? Good job.
He's sitting there like, what the hell just happened?
He woke up and all of a sudden, I was choking on that. I heard about Bridgerton. I don't know if I saw the
Oh my
previews,
God.
but
If you liked Bridgerton, I would be floored.
No, I just from like those shows that take place like that, like those, you know, I don't know what you call them.
Yeah, century pieces is what you
I
call
do
them.
not like those.
Right, that's
And I
why.
saw that and I heard it's really good, but I'm like, ugh, I skipped over it. And I heard it's really good, but I don't know if I'll ever go watch it.
Somebody write Stamp Listic. I'm short of small. Oh, here it is right here. Forget it. I'm not short one.
Period pieces, yeah. I don't get into those kind.
Okay, so then I have big ones left. Everyone look here. Let me bring this into play. Everyone look up. My big ones are going to go on this middle brown piece. And then this outer brown piece, just the brown piece, not the blue, just the brown. So it's this brown piece, every single one gets one, and then the outer brown piece, everyone gets one.
Mary Yeager says, hi from Judikins. Ha.
Who was that?
Mary Yeager?
Um,
to do with the show? Hi from Judikins?
I don't know. Does she work for Judikins?
It says H-I-G-H from Judikins. And then ha. I don't get it. But I don't get too many things.
Judikins.
Don't like period pieces, only comma pieces. Ha 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 ha.
I like period pieces, but Justine would never like Bridgerton.
No.
She would never like Downton Abbey. If it has killer cars and killer people in it, she loves it.
Kim Fognani says, I have had life things happen since New Year's and unable to join online. I'd love to hear an update of your yoga silks class.
We have never done silks, and honestly, because the last 2 weeks have been so bad, we haven't even done yoga in the last 2 weeks.
Are you doing the larger crystals now?
Yes, I am. So I think we're going to get back to yoga. I just don't know when, because we really did enjoy it. It was just crazy busy last weekend.
Then we had a little Mewy scare.
And then we had a little Mewy scare. No one wanted to go out after they were crying all day.
Oh, I would never watch that. Someone said I love Downtown Abbey.
Yeah, no, I liked it too. That's one of Kim's favorite shows.
Kim Kopp?
Yep, our little Kimmy. And it was funny, that show came out as a movie too. The movie was pretty good. I can't believe how much they didn't wrap up and they wrapped up. It was actually pretty good.
Krista says Bridgerton is eye candy.
Well, I watched Saturday Night Live last Saturday, so I kind of got that from watching Saturday Night Live. Okay, so this next part I did. Boy, I feel like I'm in Denver because my glossy accents keeps exploding. And that's what happens in high altitudes.
Bridgerton is a soap opera with pretty clothes.
Yeah, I may start to watch it. Who knows? I like to put them on when I'm doing things in the background. Okay, so this is why I specifically did this. So I gave you, on these light silks, I think they're light silks. What did someone say they were? So I gave you 14. I gave you 14 because it fit my card perfectly, but I thought not everyone's going to have the same punch as me, so I'm going to use a different punch because I'm going to have to try to squeeze in 14 jewels, 7 on the top, 7 on the bottom like they are. So you're going to determine what you want to do. You could count how many you have and do every other one, do every third one. You can go from the middle and go 2 across. You can do whatever you want to do. So you have 7 for the top and 7 for the bottom. Now, what I would do is I would just lay them down first to see what they look like. And I'm thinking I'm just going to go 7. Let me put them on the tips.
Chrissy Carter says Bridgerton is a beautiful interracial. Has a beautiful interracial couple. Not that I'm biased to that at all.
Right. So she's probably all over it.
This card is beautiful.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? And like I said, this card was it was very ugly when it was photographed. Well, they're all. This one was really ugly, but you know they don't photograph well. So I'm putting my 7 down with every other one skipping, and I think I like it.
Watch Men in Kilts for some eye candy.
Missy, if Missy Lynch is still on, what was the movie that we saw? It had Drew Barrymore in it, and it was one of those period pieces, and we were in the theater, and the first scene was the guy, and he had his, it was huge, in his tights, and we laughed. We laughed through the entire movie. I couldn't even tell you what the movie was about. It was so bad.
Just curious, how many kits are sold for each class now?
We never tell that, but a lot. A lot. Oh, I gotta thank. Is Mary Beth Robinson here too? I think she was a lead person on this. A lot of you guys, I didn't see. I was told that a lot of you went to the Paper Wizard website and said you need to get Stamp Listic on in your events, and I was told about that. So that was very nice of you to do. Thank you, guys.
Nicole says Ever After.
Yes. We watched Ever After. Oh my God. The first scene, it was like in your face. You're like, are you kidding me? We could not stop laughing the entire time. It was like, it was an overly big thing. Oh, so it was so big. It was like, not even human. I mean, it was just ridiculous. It was absolutely ridiculous. So this is what I'm going to do at the bottom. I like that every other one. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh yeah. It was too much. Yeah.
Men in Kilts is a fantastic series. Hilarious. I never even heard of it.
I've never heard of it either.
Men in Kilts. Yummy.
That's funny. I've never. What's it on?
Love this card. Beautiful.
What is Men in Kilts on? Like an FX or?
Playboy. Men in Kilts. Sounds like it could be one of those Bornies.
It does.
Stars.
Oh.
HBO.
So it is kind of a...
It's on Stars. Has 2 of the men from Outlander.
Something I wouldn't watch, but that's something Justine would like.
Speaking of big ones, this is Chrissy Carter. Did you show everyone my card I sent you?
She is so bad. I didn't. It's still upstairs. Chrissy Carter likes to make nasty grams with her cards or with her images.
it says Outlander is a timepiece.
Yeah, but she would still like it because that's you shoot 'em up stuff.
I mean, I like shoot 'em up stuff.
You like that kind of stuff.
I like what do you call it? I don't know how to explain it.
I do.
I don't like war movies or anything
No,
like that.
I didn't.
But I like,
didn't
you
I know?
Yeah. I don't know.
Ever After. That was so funny. If anyone has Ever After, put on. It's horror. The first 15 minutes, you're actually gonna. Don't watch it with kids.
Does Justine like action movies? Yes.
Yes. But she's not watching Rescue Me.
I am watching. I'm like on season 2 or maybe 3.
But in between, you watch the whole 3 seasons of who?
Yeah, I take a break. Sometimes I take a break. Like I started watching Schitt's Creek. I haven't gone back to it in a while, but I definitely
Schitt's Creek
will.
was bad. Schitt's Creek, I don't think was funny at all.
Yeah, I mean, I watched a couple episodes and I didn't get into it, but everybody said it's good. I
Same
eventually
here.
want to go back.
And so I watched the entire thing, and I swear it was not good at all. Okay, so there we go. I'm done. So see, I wanted to do something different because I didn't have to have jewels all the way across. I could have done them every other one. So when I did that die, I did that purposely.
Ever After is a Cinderella remake.
I know it is. I was joking when I said don't watch it with kids.
Justine, you must like movies with Jason Statham.
So there you go. Are you guys good? Are we good? Are we good?
Yes. Outlander was initially in World War II and then in Highlands Calendar in the English invasion. Couldn't get into Schitt's Creek either.
Yeah, I could not. I don't know what to. I mean, it's cute. It's funny. I liked him. He was the best part of that. Dan Levy. Dan Levy. He was the best part of it. But it was just. I don't know. I didn't like it. I didn't like that mother at all. Oh, that mother was just horrible. Okay, kids, do we love it?
Someone put an inappropriate picture in the snow at my daughter's apartment parking lot. It was hilarious. I'll email it to you.
Okay, do that. Who said that?
Oh. Karen Plumley.
Karen, little birthday girl. You can put this to the side.
Can you hold it so I can take a picture of the jewels?
Sorry. Yep.
My bad.
In there,
Lift
Chris.
it again, please.
I
too.
will. Chrissy's card's right there if you want to look at
Gail
Chrissy's
Burke.
card.
I love Schitt's Creek.
So there, if anyone wants to take a picture, there's the picture. Or not the picture, but there it is. You can take a picture. I'll hold it for about 15 more seconds.
That's nice. Oh my god.
Chrissy Justine's reading your card. Okay. Chrissy does. She's nuts. Okay, put that to the side. Watch, that's my what one?
Oh,
Okay, so now the next one.
like, do you show Andy that?
No, he doesn't. He doesn't even care.
He doesn't think it's funny. Where do the silks go?
Silks go at the. Let me have my thing back, please. Anywhere at the top and the bottom of the die cut. But hold on, I'll bring it back into play and show you. Right here, those silks are gonna go up here. So look up right here. Anywhere in the bottom and
Very
anywhere on the
funny,
top.
Chrissy.
7 on the bottom, 7 on the top. However you want to lay them. Okay.
Nancy definitely needs to see that, Chrissy said.
It's funny. So we good? Do you guys like that? If you don't like them, you can tell me. Like, oh, that's not my favorite, but I'm glad I made it. Jesus, what'd you do?
I have my elbow.
I think, well, I don't think. Alaska, guys, has opened up again, and there's 2 spots available. And then it's definitely sold out. It's crazy. And we do have, I think, 10 spots left on our Western Caribbean. So if anyone's interested in doing those cruises, those are still available. Alaska, there's only 2 spots left. Okay. So this next one, are we all ready for card 2? This next one, I'm going to let people who have dies die cut this, and I'm going to die cut it too. So those people who don't have the dies, it's going to take you a little bit longer, but that's okay. It's okay. To cut. but you can do it. I have every faith, but I am going to die cut these, okay? So this is our second card, and I don't know if I'll be honest, I don't know if I love this card. And let me tell you why. I normally don't like the elements in just on printed paper. I normally like something between the printed paper and the elements. But for some reason, I thought this was okay. Do you like that card?
Yeah, it's not one of my favorites, but no, it's cute. I don't want to say cute because none of it
Well, it's not cute.
No, I like it.
It's gorgeous. But yeah, not my favorite, but it is nice. Okay, so they're all like, oh, well, now all of a sudden we're not going to like it. And this is upbeat paper. This is springy paper. So whoever said they wanted, you know, non-paper like we're using, that's springy paper. Okay, so this card's going to open up from right to left. And our card base is going to be this guy right here. And I want the two flowers to the top, the one flower to the bottom. So when you open it up like that, it's just right to left like that. Okay, so let's go ahead and just adhere that card base on. I take it everyone's ready to rock and go on.
What stamp is that? Circle of Lace.
It is Circle of Lace. I tell you what, it's. I will never use it again because I keep using it, but it's like my favorite, one of my favorite stamps. It really is. So again, I'm going to be using a die cut on a lot of these. But if you don't have a die cutting machine, or if you don't have these dies, it's okay. You're going to hand cut them. I mean, that's the beauty of our stamps. If you have the dies, great. If not, you hand cut. It's okay. And we're still going to finish right on time. You're going to be good.
It is a pita to hand cut.
It's a what?
Pita, P-I-T-A.
Oh, what does that mean?
Pain in the...
Oh.
Ready to rock and roll, Michelle said.
Good. I don't mind cutting that much, obviously. But you know what I need is I need all those plates.
Where are they?
Where that die cut normally is, where that die machine normally is. You need to walk into that room and get them.
Well, I don't know where normal is.
So keep walking straight. Keep walking straight. Right there to the left. She's screaming, I see it. Look, 5 people just jumped offline. They're like, I ain't cutting this crap. No, this is where we tend to lose people and they rewatch tomorrow. It is. I do have a crazy sandwich, I really do. But it works. You know, when the sandwich works, you got to keep it. You really do.
Peggy, did you tell me that because you think I didn't know what it was?
What did she say?
She goes, Justini, pita, and then she told me what it was.
Oh. I didn't know what it was. I know what they were saying.
I told her what it was.
Okay, so let's take... So is everybody ready? Are we like all here? Like we're good to go? Let me have happy faces and sad faces. Not angry faces. Happy faces and sad faces. So can we go on?
Was this an ACA and from when?
This was an ACA on July of 2020. July of 2020.
What paper goes with each medallion?
Yep, we're going to go over it. We're going to go over it for sure. We're doing it together, folks. So am I getting all thumbs up? No sadders?
I saw all happies. I didn't see a sad unless
Okay. So we're going to work on this top medallion first. And actually, I'm going to tell you, every single layer, wow, is popped. Even it popped off the card. So every single layer is popped. So we're going to do this big one first. Now, if you cut them, that's great. And if not, if you're going to do the die cut with me, that's good too. For those of you who are cutting, or anybody, we're going to use this first one first, this brown one. It has the trees picture on the back. This is actually the paper we've been using for the oak cards. It's called Forward with Faith. It's a beautiful collection because even though it's faith-based, you can't see any of the faith-based paper. It's like we covered it all up. So for this one, for those of you who are hand cutting, go ahead and let's hand cut that, okay? And then for those of you who are not, you go ahead and die that out. So
bring out the pop dots.
Start cutting. For those of you who don't have that, and I'm going to use my die machine. But we're all going to get to the same place, so I don't want anyone to be upset.
How late did your mom work today? 4?
She wanted to get out of there. No, she left at like 4:45. I can't believe that she wanted to get out of there at 3. This will be done. No, it's not. Mother. My mother is fighting with her boyfriend. I told her that she needs to stop that.
She's fighting with John?
Yeah, she hasn't talked to him in a week.
What?
Yeah, 84-year-olds old. They're fighting. Ridiculous. Life is too short. And overall, he treats her too good. So they need to buck up, Buttercup. Now, when you put this in here and you keep saying it's stuck,
Yeah.
when you feed this in, you got to feed this in like you put it in here and like kind of like sandwich it in there. Don't just go shh, go shh. Okay? Try that.
What paper pack did the card base come from? One of your...
Oh, yeah. This was, ugh. I don't know what paper pack this is. I don't know what paper pack this is.
Is it the warm-up?
Fond Illusion? No.
I don't know.
Okay, this is
Is all
funny.
the lights supposed to be on?
Justine just said, does the embossing machine need to warm up?
Well, it wasn't plugged in.
I know, but that's so cute from a non-crafter. No, you can go. You're ready to go. Does it need to warm up? She's die cutting.
Dog ear coming out of it.
Yeah, Dawn, it's... Oh! I forgot to tell you why I like white so much. There is a reason why I like white. I think right now I am filled with dog hair, but you can't see it. When I wear any other color besides white, I see dog hair all over me. So that is why I like white sweatshirts.
Fond Illusion.
Oh, there we go.
My dice don't line up. Need the fussy.
No. If your dies don't line up, let me show you what you're going to do. The dies line up. The dies line up like any other die would line up on a die. So we're still going to go with it here. Whoever said that my dies didn't line up, I want you to look up. Whoever said that, okay? So look at this. My dies don't line up here either, but look. See right here? I still black outlined everything, so that kind of took that away. But you just see a little piece right here. See that right there? That's livable to me. I can do that. I can live with that very easily. So if your dies aren't perfect, and none of them will be, you can either A, go back in and fix it after you cut it, or you're still going to black outline that. So black outline that, and you're going to be fine.
Elena says...
Does that make sense?
Elena says just warm up the arm.
Right.
I'm scared to use my dies because I don't think I'm lining up right.
Well, I tell you this. You have to start someplace. So just start, and if you make a mistake, so be it. So be it. It's okay. Now here, look at this. So if the people who are afraid of making mistakes, look at this mistake. So here I could have moved, everyone look up. Here I could have moved this over a little bit. I actually cut up my black line. But does that bother me? Nope, because I'm going to take my black marker and I'm going to go over all that and put that black line in there so it's going to look like a perfect cut. So it doesn't matter whether I get this effect hand cutting or whether I get this effect die cutting. I'm still going to use that black marker, and I'll show you what that black marker looks like. It's going to be perfect. So yeah, if you have the dies, do them, especially if you're afraid to do it. Do it. That's how you're going to learn. It really is. So I'm going to take my black marker. I'm going to outline that right now. Maybe I'll outline half of it and show you. Now on this one, I'm going to take my time doing this. Normally I whip around here. I'm going to take my time doing this because there's a lot of little circles in here. And if I go fast, I'm going to go right through those circles. And then first of all, you're going to see the black line because this is a light brown.
Jennifer Rodriguez says, it works, yay.
It does work.
And Barbara Hartling says, where do I find info about the cruises?
In the back of your packet.
Yeah, there should be a postcard behind your card kits.
Now, if you're just watching, you didn't buy a packet, email us at info@stamplistic.com and I could send that to you. But you do have a postcard in there.
Is it on the website, though?
Which pretty soon is not, I don't know if, no, I don't think it is because you can't register with us. You have to register at the events.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, pretty soon it's not even going to be in your kit because honestly, they're both going to be sold out.
Slow up for those of us who are fussy cutting.
Yeah, don't worry, you will. I mean, you'll catch up. Everything will be fine. You're good. And you may have to do some pieces, later, or I'll start you on them, but don't worry. I think you'll be fine. Okay, so I'm going to show you. Now, everyone saw how I cut that black outline out.
She said, oh, yes, I think I saw a postcard.
Now, let me show you. Let me get this white back out. So now that I outlined this, everyone look back up. Now that I outlined that, look. Doesn't it look perfect? Like I cut it on the black line because that black line's there. Do you see how great that looks? So that black marker is really a lifesaver all the way around. Okay, so there's that piece. And for those of you who are saying to slow down, trust me, you're going to be able to catch up as I start pop dotting. So when I start pop dotting, you're going to be good. And I won't have Justine like be cutting things as I'm working on other things because I'll slow myself down then too. So the next piece is going to be this big cross piece. Now, for those of you who are hand cutting and you're not there, I want you to take this next big cross piece. Behind there is the butterflies. So this is the next piece. I just want you to take this and look, do this. Say this is number 2 and write number 2 there. Or number 2. So you know that's the next one, okay? So that's the next one. It looks like my black marker is running out of ink too. Okay, so that's what I want you to do. This is going to be the second piece, so mark that as number 2. And this one, I'm going to go down to this guy, and I'll show you what I'm cutting in a second.
Paula says, I had an aunt in her late 70s, 4'11", with red circles of rouge. Just setting the scene. Had a fight with her boyfriend and wrote him a letter. Then everything was okay, and she was fighting with the postman at the mailbox trying to get her letter back. My husband had to drive her to the main post office for the head guy to get it back. LOL.
That is funny. Well, my mom and her boyfriend literally live across the street from each other. I think if it's 20 steps apart, then I'm probably guessing too much. So they live across the street from each other. I'm sure they are still watching when each other are in the kitchen and when they go to bed. But my mother needs to call him because overall, every man has their faults. God, we know that. Sorry, Robin Chuck, and if the other Chuck's online, you all have your faults. But overall, he's a good guy to her. So, Mother, you go call him. And don't call him and say, Jennifer said I need to call you. Just call him. Be an 84-year-old lady. Call him. She's probably sitting there crafting, getting mad. So how excited is your sister that you got her condo?
I guess she's already ordering comforters for the bed.
Of course. That's the best part. Okay, so for those of you guys, this is going to be step 2. So everyone look up. That's what you need to cut off for step 2. And I am going to take a second. I'm going to outline that. And actually, you know what? I think I'm going to pop that every single layer as we go on too. Because that'll slow me up a little bit too. And you could pop dot yours later after you get all yours cut.
What's the latest on Brian and his UPS uniform, and what is the bargain for when he gets it?
Well, I don't know. Brian, I told him as soon as he gets it, I'll do his like drinks with him on Thursday night. And I really am waiting to get hopefully our camera up and running tomorrow so that we could both be live. Because you know I have a ton of things up my sleeve, but don't tell him that. So I think he's waiting for one thing. I think he is waiting for his hat. And once he gets that hat in, I think we're going to schedule it. So it's going to be a blast. I think it's going to actually be a lot of fun. So this piece is now coming alive because I'm putting that black line back in there.
He had his shirt on Saturday.
I know, it looked good. Perfect. So for those of you guys, look up. That black line's in there. It looks spectacular. And now
He
I'm
was
gonna.
rocking a tool belt during last oath.
I know. I saw that. I saw that. He's an electrician by day. Electrician by day, UPS driver by night.
Are you doing something live tomorrow?
Nothing. We have nothing live tomorrow. And according to Justine, it was thank God. That's how much she loves you. It's nice to have a break.
Yes, it is.
So just
Thin
keep,
or thick puff dots?
these are all regulars. All regulars. If you don't want to have it that thick, that first one, you could probably in the middle use thins. You know, one level of thin. But I have all regular.
Claudette says, oh my God, walked right off the cliff on my first card with my border. We'll have to go back and fix my cliff walking.
Claudette, cliff walking is when I walk you over the cliff. I didn't walk you over the cliff. How many people think they're going to do the 12-hour Independence Day crop with us? Crop / card, whatever.
Frost was an easier cut. Oh, for sure.
Frost is definitely an easier cut. And we're doing this one second because we lose a lot of people when we do the second card because they watch it on Saturday, they go to bed. So that's why I wanted to make this one second because this one's a little bit easier and I wanted Frost everyone to be live.
Claudette is, not Claudette, sorry. This one up. Hold on. Sue said it. Sue says tomorrow is clean and craft room all day.
Tomorrow I am, Robbie and I are really going to
Got a
try to do
lot
these
of
cameras. Yeses on what? What was the question?
The live event on 12 hours on July.
Oh, good. Good, because I'm planning a couple, well, fun things. Not that, you know, everything we don't do is fun.
I will be at the mid-year New Year's Eve. Okay, Jennifer, you know I'm OCD. The way we can line up the layers by looking at the design on the image, is there one set way the dies work around the design?
Nope, just look at the top, the bottom, left and right. And just make sure you line up. Who's asking that, Lee?
I think Belinda Waters?
Yep, don't, look, Belinda, I'm doing the same thing. Just line up top to bottom, north, south, east, and west. Make sure you line up right. And then after you cut it, just go back with that black marker. And you're going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect.
Gina says she already got her vacation day for that Friday.
That's great. I was hoping, that's why I gave you that date. I was hoping a lot of people would take a vacation day so they could start at 4:30 with us.
And, yeah, somebody asked about the Crystal of the Week again.
Crystal of the Week is going to go up tonight. And I just have to see, because it's the Rainbow Dark and Antique Pink. And they're both on back order. And I want to see how, there's one more on back order than the other. And I think it's going to be Antique Pink. And you all know what Antique Pink looks like because I use that a lot.
A couple people are asking, what is a July event?
We did a 12-hour class where we did 11 cards for New Year's Eve. And we started 4:30 on December 31st, and we went all the way around the clock, and we ended at 4:30 in the morning. So it was 12 hours, a full crop of nothing but 12 cards we were making, and we counted down the New Year's Eve, or to New Year's Eve on every time zone, and we screamed, and every hour we called people and gave away gifts, and we'll still call people and give away gifts for the mid New Year's Eve event, which is going to be on that July 4th weekend, that Friday. So, yeah, look for that information. It will be it's July, June, May, April, maybe the end of April. We'll put it on sale. End of April, we'll probably put it on sale. Okay, so this big guy, you think that's going to be next, but this is going to be for the small one here. So we're going to put this big guy to the side, and then we have these guys. So the next piece I want you to take is this one right here. So for those of you who are cutting, I want you to find this, and I want you to put 3 on this because it's going to be the third one that you cut. So go ahead and find this one and put 3 on it.
Bottom 2 layers popped?
Every single layer's popped on this one. Every layer's popped. So mark 3 on this, and then we're going to go ahead and cut that out. And I'll show you what's cut there. But Belinda, try that top, north, south, east, west, just that die line up. And again, it's not going to be perfect, but you're going to fix it. I really need to get new. This is horrible that my shims look like that. So how's everybody doing? Are we all cutting? See, those people are hand cutting. That's okay. You're all good. Yeah, everything is popped. I use, well, the perfect tape to hold the dies down is, no, you have to push it in and up like I showed you.
I did exactly what I did the first 2 times.
Okay, hold on. Justine's breaking the machine.
Sure.
Is it caught? Okay.
I did the same as you.
It wasn't warmed up enough, Justine. Removable tape is the best. They have a that blue tape. It's removable tape. That's the best. But if you don't have removable tape, I use washi tape. So I use washi tape, and I think it was Vonda that said last week, "Oh, it's hard. It's hard to get your washi tape off." It's a little bit harder, but it's not hard by any means. So I just use washi tape. So any washi tape that you have. Now, if it's really sticky, look up. If it's really sticky, I pull off a piece of washi tape and I put it down on my sleeve first to unstick it a little bit, and then I put it on my dies.
Alicia said, I'm so glad my friend brought the dies for this, and that Akron is being a pain. I can borrow the dies when my kit comes.
Yeah, see, there you go.
Spellbinders has a new low tack tape. It is yellow. Love it.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that have it. But washi tape, really, and you all have that, is just as good, too. So this, everyone look up. This is the 3rd layer that you're going to want to cut. So everyone look up so you can see that. That is the 3rd layer. Okay. And I'm going to outline this.
This is one of my favorite sets. I used it for my Christmas cards.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite sets, too, but I promise I won't use it again because I think I've used it for Croptoberfest. I used it for, I think, a make-along, and I'm now using it for this. So that's 3 times, so I promise I won't use it again, but I do like this set. I like this set because you can just fill it up with jewels. I love it.
When you say spots left for the cruise, do you just mean craft spots?
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't mean your spouses or anything.
Correct. So we have 2 spots left in Alaska. And in the Caribbean, I think we have, I know 10 spots left. Yeah, but for our halfway New Year's Eve event on that July 4th weekend, it's going to be fun. We are going to call every people once an hour again. We're going to celebrate someone's birthday.
Who?
Probably going to have food. It's going to be a big party.
Misty said, the only way I'm going to buy this stamp is if I get the dies. This is a pita to cut.
Oh, it's not.
Chiro says, yours. It's Jenny's birthday.
It is. God, how old are you right now, Justine?
42.
Don't you wish we were 42? Like, 42 would be a good age. Like, someone I was telling my landlord, because we're going to expand our warehouse by 4,000 square feet. Believe it or not, it's ridiculous how much we need it. So we're expanding by 4,000 square feet, and I told him, I said, listen, I'm 54. I think I could do this for 10 more years, the way that I'm going. And I was like, the first time I said that, I'm like, well, that sucks. I'm sure.
Karen Plumley says, I experienced Alaska last week in Texas.
And did you like? Oh, Alaska. That's funny.
Yes.
Yeah.
Babies.
We didn't see any
LOL,
whales.
60 in June this year.
I know, but still. Okay, so the next one is this one. No, it's
Joanne,
this
happy
one.
birthday. She's turning 60 tomorrow.
It's crazy. Happy birthday. Okay, the next one is going to be the one that has writing on it. And it has like that small writing on the back. So this is going to be number 4. So everyone pull that out. And again, if you're hand cutting, write 4 on there so you know. But it's that piece right there. Okay, and it's going to be the inner circle, which I will show you in a second. Misty, I can't believe you're not a club member. I thought you were a club member. Not talking you into it, but I swore you were. And if you were, you would have this set, the dies.
Karen Plumley says, I saw whales in New England.
Does she mean real whales or fat people?
She said W-H-A-L-E-S. Huh? No, ma'am, not yet, she said, Misty.
It was so funny. I don't know who joined. Maybe it could have even been Belinda. Somebody joined this past week or last week, and literally the email said, what the hell? Just register me or something like that before they cut above. It was hilarious.
Just got home. Is these kits still available?
No, right now I have 2 kits, and I have to keep 2 kits in case there are any problems. So right now, no, we're going to say that these kits are sold out. But like in 2 weeks, if I still have these 2 kits, if you want to email me, I'll start a small list of like 2 people that if they're available, we'll send out to you. But yeah, no, this class is sold out. Yep. So the back of this paper is that. So look up, that's the back of this paper, and this is number 4. This is number 4.
Misty said at one time she opened a brick and mortar money.
She opened up a brick and mortar?
Opened my brick and mortar, it says, yeah.
Oh, what did you open? Did I know this? What did you open, Misty? I'm excited to hear right now.
Belinda Waters says, unless you have another Belinda, I've been an ACA member for a long time.
Okay, it could have been. I could be wrong with the. Yeah, I think that she says that you are. It could have been somebody else, but it was just so funny because the email was like, "Oh hell" or "Oh shit" or something. Like, just do it.
Misty Graffner says 2 different Misties.
Oh.
I'm just reading the first name. Let me see.
So look up.
It is. Forget it.
Who opened up a business?
Misty Fear.
Oh. Well, what is your business?
When do the ACA monthly stamps and dies ship out each month? I'm trying to keep track of all my Stamplistic orders.
The first of the month. So everyone look up. This is going to be number 4, and that's where I want you to cut. Again, another circle.
Misty Fears opened a Charlotte Gray store.
What's that? Never. Is it educational? I've never heard of it. It sounds educational. And yeah, I'm outlining every single one of these outlines.
Home and Garden Arts and Crafts.
Oh, that's fun. How's it doing? Okay, again, I'm going to pop this up. You're a strong lady to be opening up a business in this kind of industry, or in this kind of world we're living in right now. I still don't hear that TV upstairs.
I think I do hear it. Must not have the volume turned up as high as it does sometimes.
So I'm just curious, the people who are cutting, what layer are you on? So right now I'm on layer 4. What layer are you on?
Princess Jefferson says, I would like to become a club member. Can I call my credit card information into you?
Yep, you can call Peggy at the store tomorrow. And if you grab a sheet of paper and a pen, I'll tell you the phone number. But Peggy, I would be more than happy to take that. Because we're sending out, oh crap, is that Monday?
Yep.
Yeah, those will be going out on Tuesday. Because we got to get Scrap Pack out first.
Same as you, 4. Everybody's saying 4.
Oh, good. So the phone number is 440-989-2622. So good. For those of you who are cutting, is my mother still with us? Is my mother on 4?
She said she was on 4, yes.
Okay, good.
Someone said, I'm actually waiting on you for the next cut. Some people said
Awesome.
the circles help because they can get caught up.
Correct. And all my pop dye helps too. Okay, the next one is this pink. Pink, 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 small pink. So on the back is churches. So everyone pull that out. So this is going to be level 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 5. And then we want just those inner loop-de-loops in there. So this is 5 with the loop-de-loops. See, I told you.
Misty said, opened 4 months last November 1st, 2019.
Ah,
Closed since March. Now reopened, doing okay.
good.
Just got our second vaccine today. Nice. She said, thank you. I'll call Peggy tomorrow.
We really should tape Peggy when the phone rings. Because she walks to the phone, not the happiest person, but she answers the phone like the happiest person. And in the background, we were all laughing because she was like, oh, he's calling now. Stamplistic, this is Peggy. How can I help you? Oh, hi. Pegster. I'm hoping that she comes to Philly with us.
Robin McBride says, I have both my vaccines now, so that is why I registered for Spring Break today.
Robin, you're not old. How did you get your vaccines so quickly? Are you in the medical field?
Claudette says, a big thanks to Peggy for all her help and guiding me in the right direction for my Gemini.
Let's go. Oh, yeah. Claudette, did you get your Gemini? It's fantastic. And we do have a good price on the Gemini.
Pat Cohn says her telephone voice. Oh, and Robin's an EMT.
Ah, that's why. That's why. I
Peggy
think
is
we
an
knew that.
Asset. Yes, we did. What a sweetie.
Peggy is. She's fantastic. When people call her and they don't like Peggy's answers and they're like, well, let me talk to the boss, I'm thinking, did you tell them that really you are the person that they want to talk to? Like, I'm the last person?
Please put up that last
Oh, sorry.
piece close.
Sorry. You're right. I didn't show it. I'm sorry. Here you go. That's what it should be.
Claudette said her plates got stuck and Peggy pointed her in the right direction to resolve the issues.
Good. So there's that one.
Oh, Belinda did what Robbie was saying.
What's up?
She got her first one 2 weeks ago. She's 58, but they had extras and were looking for people to take them, so I jumped on it.
Well, and Robbie's going to send us that email, so Justine and I could jump on that too. That's
So who said this? Wendy Baker says, chronic medical condition will get you a vaccine now.
Right.
Did you know that a high BMI is chronic? So all the extra large sweatshirts will get you a shot.
that means I should be able to be there. I need to lose weight. I need to lose weight so bad it's ridiculous. You know why? Because they don't bury old fat people. I need to lose weight.
Misty Fear said, special needs daughter, long-term care and care provider got us ours. She's at a super high risk.
That's good. My special needs sister got hers. In fact, she got her second one today.
Are your new stamps and dies in the stock in the store?
Not the dies because we're waiting for the inserts. And that's really been me. So the goal is this week. The goal is this week, Scrap Pack Monday, ACA Tuesday, and then those dies the rest of the week. Oh, and then probably Class 205. Boy, we're going to have a fun week next week.
People had Mary Yeager, and someone else, they said they got it because they were going to be thrown away. Some people said they're at the right place at the right time.
And that's good. And the good thing with us is because we work right here, like if they called us and they said, can you be here in 15 minutes? We can literally be there in 15 minutes. I mean, we're packing dies and shipping orders.
Dog is laying under my chair, passing wind. Yucks.
Yeah, our dog does that a lot too. Okay, so the next one is going to be this. The last one is going to be this guy right here, and it's just going to be the inside piece. So that's the last guy right there. And it's the inside circle, not the outside circle. Although if you cut the outside circle, that's okay. But I'm cutting the inside circle. But again, if you're doing the outside, that's fine.
Kate Miller gets her first one tomorrow.
It's good. Okay, there's that. And can you hand me my drink again too, please? Thanks, Justine. Oh, we're talking about Pegster, and she's on.
She's gonna.
Did Peggy do anything funny this week? Did you do anything funny this week?
I just worked hard all week.
I
Oops,
do have.
cut wrong, so I'll change the last two.
Yeah, you could do that. Change the last two, absolutely. You could change, yeah, anything. So that last layer was that square one.
Where did the nickname Justini come from?
I don't know. Actually, I think I know. Do you know?
I thought they named me on there.
Justini?
Yeah, didn't they?
No.
I don't know that.
Yes, you do. Okay, well, I'll tell the story since obviously Justine forgot. She'll be like, oh my God, you're right. We had a friend.
Oh.
Right. Exactly. We had a friend who, I don't know why, in high school, she always liked to talk like a baby. I mean, am I right?
She probably still does that.
I'm sure she still does that. I don't know why. I don't know if it was like her way to be cute, to flirt with guys, but she always talked like a baby, like this all the time. And for some reason, she just made Justine. And she'd always say, Justine. So that so stupid. So that's why Justine is Justine.
Oh my God.
Yes, she was.
Maribeth Robinson says, my 74-year-old husband, good health, but still has not been called to get one. Our state seems to be lagging. What state are you in? Because Ohio's behind in the ages, too. I think we're 2 weeks behind, maybe?
I don't know.
I mean, just for that, I mean, my mom's 74, and she should have had hers 2 weeks ago.
And she's going back to work when?
Monday.
And she's going back to work without getting her second shot?
She hasn't got one shot.
Did you tell her that you don't, you better tell her she shouldn't do that.
No, she's not scared. She already had COVID, so
Yeah, but
I don't know.
Justine, I don't know
Anyway,
why you're not all over
she
her.
goes next Friday.
She should not go to work until she has that shot, Justine.
So, how many layers on this one?
The one that we're doing, all of them are get popped up. And this is my last layer. So I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 layers.
Oh, Maribeth is in New Mexico. Yeah, Leah, no, she didn't ask me. Someone said they're all what layers pop. All of them are popping. I don't know who asked that.
6
but
layers, all popped.
Florida's doing 65 and older, EMTs, medicos, but that's about it.
Okay, that's good.
Every state's different.
It is. Okay, so now I'm going to go to the second guy. So the second guy, it looks like we don't have enough, but we do. So the second guy, I want just on this brown piece.
Let me stop you a minute.
Yes,
What circle did you use on the center? There are 2 circles.
the inside circle. So on this one, the inside circle. So now I'm going to the second one, the flat one that's all flat. The second one is all flat. Okay, so this one, just on this brown piece, you're going to cut out, everyone look up, you're going to cut out this outer edge, which we already cut out of the other one, but you're going to cut out this outer edge, just that loop right there, all the way around. That's the one I just want out of here, okay? So you go ahead and cut that.
Lynn's had both her shots. Husband's getting, so is her dad. Hubby getting it tomorrow. Pillsbury
Andy
County
has.
seems to be on it. North Carolina is doing 65 years and older teachers, medical, and inmates. Everybody's.
Inmates.
Sherry Watkins says, I am classified a 1B worker, but Wisconsin will not start the 1B vaccines until March. You have to hunt and stalk websites to get a shot in Washington. It's like the Hunger Games, trying to get an appointment even when you are eligible.
Yeah, that's not right. Especially because the eligibility is for the elderly people. And, they shouldn't have to hunt and pick and fight and go online and get kicked out. And they should have made that very easy for those guys. So perfect. So after we cut out that loopy loop, and I'll show you, you're only going to have one piece left.
Pat says, I'm 72, not getting a shot, and work in a pharmacy.
Why aren't you getting the shot? I know there's going to come a point where you're not going to be able to get on a cruise ship without the shot. I don't think you're going to be able to get on a plane without the shot. Which, I mean, I think that's a good thing. Okay, again, a little bit off on my die cutting, but my black marker is going to be my best friend right now and help me. Actually, I'm way off on my die cutting. Whoa.
Due to the snow, we're delayed. Yeah, I think a lot of things were delayed because of the snow. Now that Johnson & Johnson's going to be coming out.
They just approved that today, too.
I know. I think it'll pick up. Maybe we'll be April, May. Maybe we'll be May. Who knows?
You still think, though, the June's shows, right?
Yeah.
I do, too.
But this is going to be March, April, 2 months. I don't know. Maybe we'll be before then. I don't know. Gina says, so you have to have shots now for international flights. Domestic is going to make it mandatory in like another month.
I'm sure. I don't know if they could do it in a month, because not everyone's going to be eligible. They won't be able to do it in a month, but they will definitely do it.
What was the shape cut for the one after the green paper?
Just that round circle. Just the round circle.
Mary, it's circle of lace.
Okay. Now, this guy, I want everyone to look up on this guy. This guy, I'm going to want 2 pieces. And if you're going to have dies, I'm going to use the dies. If not, you're going to cut it. So everyone look up. I want this, like, rope piece. I just want that rope piece. So you're going to cut it out and then cut out right there. Because I just want this rope piece right there. So everyone keep looking up. And then in the middle, I want this loopy piece that we just cut out of like the big one. So I want that loopy piece. And then I want that rope piece. So those of you who are cutting, you're going to cut those 2 pieces out. Those of you who are die cutting, you can actually put all those pieces right on your die so you cut all of it out. So that's, whoops, that's the wrong one. So you're going to cut out, I want this middle, and I'm going to lay these here first so you can see what I'm doing. I want that middle. I want this outside layer, but I want that inside layer cut too. I want it separated, so I'm going to put that die there. So look what I just did. I put all 3 dies there. So I'm going to cut out that ropey piece separately. Can everyone see that? I have 3 dies laying there. Ropey piece, because I want that solid. And then this inside loopy piece kind of reminds me of bees. And that's going to cut out those 2 pieces, one full and one just the inside piece. So, whoops.
Valerie says, since Johnson & Johnson is only 1 shot, it will really open up access for many people. I think so too. I hope so anyway.
Okay. So once I cut this, I'll show you those who are hand cutting, I'll show you what you're going to hand cut. I thought this was going to take us much longer than it is, so I'm kind of glad it's not. Not that I don't want to spend time with you, but we still have a lot of jewels to put on. I was actually worried that it was going to take longer than 4 hours. So have people been sending their cards or no? So here, for those of you who were confused what I did, if you look up right there, you can see the pieces that I've cut out. This is the back side, but you could tell this rope piece right here, that's 1 piece, and then I want that inner piece right there. So I'll take those apart so you can see them here,
My dies are on the way. I wish I had ordered the single dies, so I just became a club member so I could get them all.
Yes, you can. At the 35% off. When you buy them all, just say that you're a club member and we'll verify that. And once we verify that, we'll take the 35% off. Maybe our next card, maybe I'll make that next card. The ACA for March, it's called Point Taken. Maybe we'll make that as in card 205. So 205, guys, look for that email either Sunday night, but I bet you it's not Sunday night. It's probably going to be Monday night. Look for that Monday night. Maybe I will use Point Taken in that because that was a nice card. Okay, so here's my 3 dies. So I want this piece like that. So those of you who are cutting, I want one piece like that, and then I want this piece right here. So those are the 2 pieces. Look up. For those of you who are cutting, those are the 2 pieces that I want, just like that. So everyone look up, and then I'm going to outline all that, including the inside of this guy.
Carol said she did not join until a couple days after she ordered the dies.
So what dies did she order?
She's talking about the Circle of Lace. She's the one that said she
Oh.
should have ordered the single.
Oh. Well, you should have. Send us an email, Carol. We'll see what we can do.
When are you doing the mini stamps, Manly cards?
Those, well, the last mini card that we do on Oak is March 20th. So it'll be the class following, whatever class, official class that is, following March 20th. So I don't know what that is. I have that date written down. I just don't know what that is.
Carol said thank you.
Yeah,
Kathy said people need to think if we didn't get the smallpox vaccine, it would still be around.
I agree, but not a lot of people think like that. They want to make it a political thing when it's really not.
I have only given away 1 card, a New Year's Eve card to Princess Jefferson. Got her hooked on Stamplistic.
Well, there you go. Then that was well deserved.
That's going to be some awesome cards. It was Alicia talking about the Manly ones.
Now, these are going to go flat against the base. So these are all flat. Don't you think these chairs are better than the other ones?
Mm-hmm.
So you can put all these flat. Oh, someone has the Gasola. It's probably her. She didn't poop tonight.
Rooney didn't?
Nope. So all these are going to be flat right against here. Now, because that circle is so, thin, you might want to use your sticky specs. And then, so that's, everyone look up. This is going to be flat against here. This is going to be flat against there. Okay?
Yes,
So those
Julie.
are all flat.
And
What'd she say?
she asked when you join ACA, can you buy previous months at 35% off?
Yeah, but you got to buy all 3. And then just in the comments say that you're an ACA member and we'll take the discount.
Pamela, I've sent out several to my elderly aunts and they love them.
Well, good for you. I just still can't. Now, Justine, will you sleep in tomorrow?
I always want to whenever I set my alarm for 7:45, during the week,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm always sound asleep at 7:45. When it goes off, you're like,
Right.
"Ugh." Then on the weekend, 7:20,
Ouch.
7:15, I wake up and I can't go back to sleep.
I just, look at that. I just
Let me
cut
see
myself. What is wrong with me?
I'm hoping I can. I always plan on. I have to go get a mission test, but
Do you know where you're going? Oh, look who's here.
It's a pill.
What pill? Let me see.
he spit it out.
Is that a pill? That's not his pill. See, I want his pills now in pill pockets, Andy, because I'm not convinced that he's taking his pills.
He's eating.
Okay, well, that's why I bought the pill pockets.
Mm.
So we're going to give him his pills in the pill pockets, okay? Is that okay?
I don't care.
Okay. And I'm probably going to be up late tonight, so you're going to let me sleep in, okay?
Yep.
And
I'll
Robbie's
tell you.
going to come over about 11 o'clock tomorrow, or 1 o'clock tomorrow, so we're going to try to figure out these cameras.
Okay.
What are you doing tomorrow?
I don't know. Probably
Andy's
good.
in the house.
Hello, everybody.
Andy's in the
Probably going to the bank. Come back home.
exciting day. Probably
What?
It's an exciting day. He goes probably go to the bank and then come back home.
Grocery store.
That's
come
it.
back
Grocery
home.
store, right. You'll
No,
go
no, this is fine.
sleep on the couch.
Yep. Come on, you little rugrat.
Hey, Andy. Good night, Andy.
Good night, everybody. Have fun.
Well-
Have a good weekend. Weather's getting better.
He's. Were you upstairs watching TV?
Yeah, sorry.
Sleeping the other half, huh?
Yeah, we're getting the wash. Come on, let's go.
Okay. So now, and again, if you're still cutting, guys, because I got a lot of time here. I got to do pop dots and everything else still. So let me just show where we're going. So on the front of your card, this one is going to lay flat. And you're going to turn this to wherever you like it, and it's going to lay flat. And then this one's going to be popped. So I'm going to put pop dots on the back of this. And I'm just going to kind of turn it to where I like it. And then wherever I like it, of course, I'm going to put this one down first, followed by that. So the big one that keeps getting popped out is going to get popped dotted, but this one's going to get flat, okay? So that bottom one's always flat all the way around.
Put my dog pills in a little bit of peanut butter and he scarfs it down.
Yeah, they like the pill pockets better. I tried that peanut butter, but then they lick and lick and lick and lick and lick and lick. Pill
Yeah, I
pockets
just take,
fine.
if I take like pieces of chicken, like chicken breasts and stuff, and like stuff it in there.
They take it out. And I think he is eating his pills, but I just want them in a pill pocket so I know. Although he has been really good.
Sally Fletcher, my official retirement date is tomorrow. I'm having champagne.
Oh, my
39
gosh.
years done. Congratulations.
What are you tiring from? We're all waited with bated breath.
I was retired.
Okay, you know what? You're 54 for Pete's
But I was
sake.
retired.
Jesus.
That's all I'm saying. Now, look at me.
Oh. Yeah, best friends reunited, having a blast every day at work and online. Look at I'm opening up your horizons. You know,
Oh,
people across the
she said-
country.
Sally Fletcher, the Superior Court. I was a judicial assistant. I can swear
What?
you. I can swear you in.
That's crazy.
Nice. Misty fears I was too. Yeah. It's unfortunate.
Okay,
I'm kidding. I'm just kidding.
you know you're having fun.
Ah. Marjorie Travers says, "What is a pill pocket?"
Pill pocket is, I guess, like a piece of candy, but it's for dogs, and it's a little round thing that you put a pill inside this little dog treat, and you squeeze in the top. So inside this dog treat is the pill, but it's really a dog treat. So they scarf it down, not realizing the pill's in there. It's fantastic. It's brilliant.
See, my dog wouldn't take it because he only eats certain treats. So he would like sniff it and say, "Nope."
Well, that's just crazy. I don't know why your dog would not eat.
I don't know. He doesn't eat. He doesn't eat all kinds of treats. He's a picky eater. Sorry.
Okay. Takes after his mother. Okay. So there we go. So that's pop. Wonderful. So now I'm going to put this down flat here. And I guess it doesn't matter how. Is everyone right with me still? How are my newbies? Are my newbies doing well? I will say it does take a second just to, Good night, Robin. It does take a second to get the hang of things, but once you do, you're going to be good.
Marjorie, you can get those anywhere. They have it at the grocery store, drugstores.
Pill pockets?
Yeah.
Oh, God, yeah. They even have them for cats. They're fantastic if you want an animal.
Valerie says, my cat could eat the treat and spit out the pill.
Well, luckily mine don't do that yet. So how are my newbies? Are my newbies doing okay? Any questions?
Julie Robinson says, having a blast. Gonna call and join the club.
Good.
Some people say a little behind.
And if you're behind, that's okay. Trust me, every single person that is in here, I need his charger.
All cut.
Every
just doing the
single
marker.
person, good. Every single person that's in this class, I guarantee you at one point, either sat in the classroom with me, huh?
Didn't we used to plug that over there somewhere?
Sat in the classroom.
Got it.
Yeah. Justine's confusing me. No, it's right here. We hung it from there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, sometimes Justina's just... Oh boy.
Oh, I knew it was hanging.
Whatever. Everybody, I'm serious. Everybody who's been in this class has either sat in the class and got very frustrated because I went too fast because we didn't have enough time, or they were frustrated in here because we went too fast and they feel like they weren't doing the right thing. This is going to shake real quick, guys, for a second because I'm plugging in. Sorry, there we go. But I'm telling you, for those of you who feel like you're not, caught up or you are behind, everyone goes through it, and you'll get it. You'll be able to do it tonight. You'll be able to rewatch it tomorrow. And really, if we get you to the point where the jewels are, you're going to be good. So you're good, you're good.
Belinda says, I have to quit because apparently it's being a jerk night and my puppies are still outside in their pen and haven't had their supper yet.
Aw.
Poor puppies.
Little pupsters.
Gina says, they make them for cats too. We tried them for our one that needed pills. He chewed it once, spit it out, and ate the pocket from around the pill.
Yeah, well, I love those pill pockets, and if I didn't have them...
Are you coming to northern or sunny Southern California in the fall?
I think we're coming to California for a Croptoberfest event. I just don't know where the location is going to be. But I'm hoping it's going to be in a location where, depending on wherever you are in California, you'd be able to drive, like 4 hours to get to us. Because I don't think that's a long drive.
I love the dyes. Kathy, I just finished cutting the rope. Circle was a tough cut.
So I'm going to tell you guys, seriously, your make-along cards or your challenge cards, they are really, really, really good. I cannot believe how good they were. It's actually now difficult for me to think of your next challenge because I don't know. I got to think of something.
Liverwurst works great for hiding pills.
Ooh, I don't think I've ever in my life bought liverwurst. I don't even know where to buy liverwurst at.
Kate says, when I had a class with Jen at a show, I was so behind and exhausted when I was done. It was like running a marathon.
It is like running a marathon. So everybody has been through this. Trust me, everyone has been through it. Because our cards are not easy. Our cards are our cards are our cards. We never will make an easy card. We'll never be like, oh, take this piece, put it here. Take this piece, put it here. Oh, let's color this here and be done with it. Never. We will never, ever, ever do that kind of card.
How long do we have to submit the challenge card?
Oh, submit it whenever you're done. You could submit it in 2 weeks if it takes 2 weeks to do it.
It was my first ever challenge. I was so excited.
A lot of people's first ever challenge. You guys did a really good job. Okay, so I'm done. I'm going to put my jewels on. Hopefully you guys are right there too.
Cochran says, my arthritis kicked in. I'll rewatch tomorrow and make the second card, but I'll keep watching.
Perfect. I don't like how this camera is. I feel like I'm way out of the screen here. No. Huh. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to get my jewels out and flip them. And if you guys are still cutting, still cut.
The grocery store with the hot dogs and lunch meat.
What? If I was smart, I'd go back to the office tonight and run those labels for art anthology, but...
No more winter paper, please. I need spring. Well, this one isn't winter.
Yeah, this one's not winter at all. This is a spring one. This is spring.
How many jewels does this one have? I'm flipping them for days.
This one has, I will tell you, 82.
I'm so sorry. I sent in my challenge card pick in yesterday, you had said Friday. That is the problem with retirement. You don't know what day it is.
I think I deleted your picture. I'm not sure. Maybe I didn't. But yes, someone did do it a day early.
She said, well, the challenge was wintry.
Yes, the challenge was wintry and our first card was wintry. But this one's not. Look at the people complaining about the paper. Remember when they were all sweet and lovey, and now they're like, yeah, they're demanding. Starting with Misty saying, where's the challenge card? I'm kidding, Misty. Now she's going to feel bad. I'm kidding. We didn't realize you guys liked that challenge card as much as you did. And that's great. I like the challenge card, but I just knew that we couldn't give you Swarovski crystals for it. And I always had those brads in the back of my mind. So I thought, yeah, we'll just do it this time. So that's the only reason why we weren't going to give you a challenge card. But no, if you guys could be flexible like that, that's great.
Rachel says, I love the paper in the winter card.
I do too. But no, we won't use any more winter themes.
Love the Topaz AB.
Oh, where did that go to? I knew I heard it fly. Yeah, I have to separate those. I think I'm putting a bunch of them together.
Gina said, so I'm too tired to still be here. I screwed up one too many, so it's time. This thing keep coming on getting finished.
It's time to go to bed. Well, good night, Gina. Make sure you watch tomorrow to finish your card. Again, that's why I did this one last, because I know a lot of people do watch the second card tomorrow.
Carolyn says, I've learned so much even when I don't finish and keep up, and I learned something tonight, but forgot what it was at the moment, but we'll use whenever it was learned in the future. There are so many little tips to pick up.
There is, and that's great. That's why a lot of people, well, I shouldn't say a lot. Well, I don't know. I think there's a lot of people. There's a lot of people that teach classes that if you do not buy, a kit, they give you a code and you can't get in. There's a lot of reasons why people don't buy class kits. We want you to watch us. It's all good.
This would make a great Mother's Day card.
Sure. Okay, this for the first time. There's 3.
Maybe Justina can count out the sequence.
I think we only had 3 in here because this looks all the same. I bet you we only had 3. Let's see how good I am. 2, 3. Oh, look at that 3. I got them. 16. No, I don't. 16 smoked topaz. Oh, no, right there. And there's the 32 topaz AB. Got him. Look at that. I was able to pull out those 3, Justine. Are you proud of me?
Very.
It's awesome.
Michelle Cochran says, here's an idea for a challenge. We need to use, I think she said embossing folder.
Okay.
Or embossing powder glitter.
Well, you just wait. We have a lot of things up our sleeve, especially with our art anthology, which I think you're all going to love. So you guys just wait. Good things are coming your way. And not expensive things. I mean, they're not expensive things, but good things are coming your way. Okay, so I'm ready for the jewels. I'm going to put my 2 big ones on. And my 2 big ones are going to go right in the center of my pieces. And these are those silver ringed, which a lot of you bought. First of all, it's a great price. And they're great centers. We have silver and gold. Maybe I'll use gold in the next one, the next card kit. I think I'm going to use for the next card that new ACA. Okay, now let's do, what do I want to do? Okay, I want everyone's attention here. Okay, so I want everyone to look up real quick, please. Everyone look up. Okay, so the ones that you have a lot of, these Topaz AB, you have 29 of them or 32 of them, you have a lot of them. It's not the clear, it's the one that you have a lot of. Everyone look up. This is where these are going to go, and we might as well just put them on right now. They're going to go on this top ring right here, every single piece all the way around, and then they're also going to go on the same piece right there, every piece all the way around. So let's just go ahead and do that. Top one right there, this one right here, all the way around. Okay, so let's just go ahead and do those.
Missy said she just went to McDonald's and got nuggets, came back and opened it, and it was spicy nuggets.
Is that my Missy?
Yes. And now she has to eat peanut butter and jelly with a Shamrock Shake.
Oh my God.
Good night, Cheryl. She said good night. Got my first shot yesterday, slept all day today, and I'm still ready for bed now. Wow.
Good.
Belinda says I'm in love with my dyes now that I figured it out.
Right, see, it's easy. Like Diane Reevely says, it's easy once you know how. And I'm very glad that you guys still like us so much and show up week after week. That's awesome. That really says a lot about us. And we are all very, very appreciative of you. That's why we like bringing you, half off Pop Dot sales. We like doing those types of things. And giving you affordable kits. I still think we're one of the most affordable kits on the market. We like that. And we like to do guys good things for you. So as much as it appears you love us, we love you just as much because you're here with us every week. And then the same thing up here.
Will you show that up close?
Yep, I just did with the other one, but I'll do it again.
How did you, that's a good question. How did you first advertise the classes? We don't even remember.
Geez, I don't know. We
Did you
sent
just
an
do that on
email.
Facebook and stuff?
Yeah, that and an email. So the ones I'm doing right now, look, go right here and go right here.
It seems like an eternity.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? Remember the first two cards we did? It was ridiculous. And we sat back after the first time, and I thought, okay, this is what we're going to do. Actually, when you guys went to St. Louis and I saw the world closing, I'm like, holy crap, because I had a staff that I really had to take care of. Not so much Justine. She doesn't need the job as much as she just likes doing the job. But I do have people that work for me that rely on this job. So the first thing I thought of was them, and I thought, my God, I have to keep them employed. And I literally thought, what is the one or two things we do better than anybody else? And the first thing that came to my mind is we teach. We teach better than, I believe, I'm going to say 90% of the people out there. And I know we are very, very good at that, at education. So I thought, okay, we're going to try online classes. We were one of the first, if not the first, to bring this online class to you, because it was right after St. Louis, which is the first part of April, that we came online with the first class. And the response was incredible. And Justine and I sat here and said, well, this is going to die down because that was just stupid. And it was just absolutely the total opposite. I mean, we thought for sure I think we're going to go like to 106. I didn't think we were going to go past 106. And here we are, doing events and, New Year's Eve things and everything else. Like New Year's Eve even blew us away too. We're like, okay, we're going to have 200 people for New Year's Eve. We thought that's going to be too much, but we'll plan for 200. And then the response was overwhelming. So we went to 250. And then even more people went on. So we made 350. And then that even sold out. But at that point we had to cut it off because we had to order a bunch of that stuff. So it's been crazy. It's been a wild ride.
Paula Brown says, my whole family knows not to call on Friday night.
I know, and that's a lot of people do that. I mean, there's still a lot of people that FaceTime each other. Parents and daughters do it together. Yeah, Laura Longman and her mother, Mary Ann, they're going to go on a cruise with us, and I can't wait to be with them and meet with them. They do our classes all the time together. One's in, I think, New Jersey or New York. The other one's in Florida. I mean, there's just a lot of cool stories that have come out of these classes. I mean, it's very, 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 very cool. It's heartwarming. It really is.
Alice says, I've been watching since spring. This is the first time my husband mentioned craft brew before I could remind him.
That's so funny. So then I'm going to go to my smoked topaz. Is that these dark ones? Yeah, my smoked topaz. So everyone look up real quick. My smoked topaz are going to go not on the pink ones, but on that white one right here. And it's going to go right there in those circles all the way around. Let me show you this done one right here. So if you look up again, here's my smoked topaz right there. All the way around.
You're a great teacher.
Well, I'm not saying that for that. I'm just saying it's just, you know.
Misty Fear says, find you guys at a scrap show a few years ago. Absolutely loved all your gorgeous creations. My dies are still one of my top favorite craft supplies.
Well, that's great to hear. Wait till you saw we have a lot of things coming down the pike.
First card I did with you guys was a butterfly with a magnet.
Yep.
Still have it.
Yep, I know exactly which one you're talking about.
I watch a lot of YouTube crafters, and you were the very first I ever saw.
That's nice.
I'm very happy with whatever paper you use. I like learning new techniques and little tips to make beautiful cards. Then I can do my own paper. Thank you
Right.
for being so patient with all of us and offering these classes to us since we can't be together.
Right, and that's the other thing too. If a lot of people don't buy a class kit, but they buy the stamp and then they just do it along with us. We don't care. I mean, we're really here just to educate and to have fun, and that's what we have done. Now, is it better to have a class kit? Well, sure, because then you make it exactly like us. Then you can go off and do whatever you want. Plus, you get all those jewels.
Are you guys not going to do conventions like CKC, etc.?
No, we're going to do conventions. We're definitely going to do CK. We're definitely going to do Mega Meet. We're definitely going to do these a little couple independents. No, we absolutely are going to do those. Absolutely. We'll even probably do some Scrapbook Expo shows for sure. But are we going to be on the road doing every single show? No, we're not. We also are going to throw in the mix this year, which we wanted to throw in last year, but we didn't, is these pinners conventions. There's about 6 a year, and I just think we would do very well at a pinners convention. So we're going to add in a couple of those things too. But no, we're not going away. You'll see us on the road still, and we're going to still do this. We're going to do this until you guys no longer want to do this, but we're still going to do this because it's fun. We do enjoy
McCoy
it.
Discovered you 4 weeks ago.
Who?
Tammy McCoy. 4 weeks ago, and I'm hooked. You're a very good teacher and very talented. Trying to decide if I want to go to Texas event, even though I'm not going to know anybody. How's it going?
There's a lot of people who don't know people going to Texas. I can tell you that right now. So if that is the only reason why you don't want to go to Spring Bling in Texas or in any place, go. I am telling you, you are going to make friends. If you're by yourself, I'll put you together with somebody else. That's fun. I mean, if that is the only reason, do not let that be a reason. If it's financial, if it's because you can't get off of work, then I get it. But do not make, because you're going by yourself, the reason why you don't go. Trust me on that. I promise you. In fact, it's funny. Is Chrissy Carter still on here? People who even come with other people end up like mingling with other people anyhow, and they're hardly ever with the group that they came with. It's weird how it happens, but it just does.
You saved my sanity during the pandemic.
Okay, so let's talk about these just crystals. So everyone look up. Crystals are going to go on these guys right here. Now, if you don't go right onto that spot, everyone look up. If you don't go right into this spot with the big crystals, then just pick a spot and make sure you hit it around the same spot. Make sure you're consistent all the way around. So make sure you're right there all the way around. Now, the other white crystals, the big ones, are going to go in these circles right here on your flat one. Okay? So let's go ahead and put those on. And then don't lose those last 3 that are sitting there.
So many, can't even catch up. There's just so many comments. People, I can't read all of them. There's so many. Just saying how they met you, how they started, and
Right, well, yeah, everybody has a reason. And there's some people that didn't like us at first, which is fine, because it is, when you come to a class and it's like, fast, 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 fast. I get that. I wouldn't like that either.
Chrissy, she said, "Yes, I'm here. She is telling the absolute truth."
You do. You come with people and you just meet other
Make
people.
So many new crafty friends.
You do. And all of a sudden you're not like with the table that you came with. I mean, it's a weird thing.
Are you going to CKC in Arlington?
That's in June, I think. And right now, tentatively, that is when our back to shows look like we're going to start, is in June.
And what's a pinners convention?
Pinners, you know how they have Pinterest? Some lady about 8 years ago decided that she was going to take that theme on the road. So it's, look it up. It's Pinners Conference. There's about 6, but they're really in the West. They're huge conventions, but they're anything like pinners. So it's all like kind of crafting. It's yarn, it's paints, it's wood, it's crochet, it's macrame, it's I think we're the only card making ones there. Woodworking. It's just a bunch of different, home decor, just a bunch of different things. But look it up. It's the Pinners Conference.
Pam Herman said, "I wish I would have known. I wish I had known about you sooner."
Well, you're here now, which is good.
Shantae Johnson said, my mom bought my first kit because I didn't think I would like it, but now I'm hooked.
You know, I hear that quite often.
Joanne says, I think it's great that you found a way to keep your business going and at the same time have taught us all so much. It's a win-win.
It is.
The pinners look fun.
Yeah, it does look fun. So I don't know. I think we're going to 3 of them.
Bring art anthology to pinners too.
Yes, trust me. That's.
Is pinners coming to Colorado?
It's. I don't know. I wish I had my. I don't know. I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't even want to say the wrong things. I don't think so.
Paula said, I thought you were referring to the people that collect pins.
That is very funny. But no, you know, like Pinterest. So no, go to pinnersconference.com. I believe that's the website. I know they have a show in Georgia next month. We were going to go to that, but we're not going to go to that now because I think it's too soon. I think people, even if they're not vaccinated, they're going to go, and I just think it's too soon.
Cheryl Benson said, I like that when you teach, not try to sell under the guise of teaching. Makes
Correct.
me want to buy more.
Yeah, no, I don't like that either.
I went back and got the past kits and watched the videos. I had so much fun.
It is fun. It really is fun.
Just look, Texas and Arizona.
Texas, Arizona, California. I believe there's one in Orlando. Don't
It
quote
says
me on that.
Pinners in Atlanta, Pomona, Fort Worth, Salt Lake City, and Scottsdale.
Fort Worth, Indiana. No, I don't think so. I think that's wrong. Whoever said that.
Texas?
Texas is right, but not Fort Worth, Indiana.
Isn't there a Fort Worth, Texas?
I don't know.
I think so.
Maybe that's what they're talking about.
Yeah. I have been with you for a very long time. Enjoy every minute of it.
So,
Lucy McKenzie.
I
Fort Worth,
have-
Texas.
Yeah, okay, good. I have an extra crystal. Now, these three little guys, look, are going to go in these center of the flowers. 1, 2, 3. I just thought it needed something on that base of that paper because it just went from medallion to base of the paper.
Misty Graffner says, I like how you and Justini interact. There is a mother-daughter team that I don't like to listen to, even though I love their products.
You know, who said that?
Misty Graffner.
I 1000% agree.
Chiro, are you going to show how to use the art anthology for Friday classes?
We're going to let Art Anthology play out with Kim, who's going to be our face of Art Anthology. Are we ever going to build in Art Anthology where maybe we're doing it? Sure. But we're going to let Kim teach that because I'm telling you, you think I'm the master of this? She is the master of mixed media. I'm not kidding you. She is the master of mixed media. You are going to learn as much as you learn from me here from her. I promise you that. Now, down the road, will we build it into Snamplistic? Sure. Will we do something for a mid-year New Year's Eve thing? Absolutely. Spring Bling, will we have something? Absolutely. Will we have make and takes? Absolutely. But for right now, I want to keep that separate because she really is you want her to be teaching it. You really, really do, guys. She's fantastic.
Mary Beth says, no Fort Worth, Indiana. It's Fort Wayne, Preston Arts Center, Jeffersonville, Indiana.
For pinners?
That's what it says. I don't know.
I find that strange.
Darn, one of my brown crystals went flying across the desk.
Well, you can
Oh my
always...
God. This is my first class and I finished. Oh, geez, oh, man.
Do you like it? Who's ever said that was their first
Jennifer
class?
Tremblay.
Jennifer, did you like your cards? And see, for those of you who hand cut, that wasn't that bad.
Chrissy
I
said
use the
this is one of
dies.
her favorite cards ever.
It is?
That's what she said.
I don't think she's lying to make me feel better. It's not one of my favorite cards. I like this card a lot. It's not one of my favorites. But not every card has to be my favorite.
I would like to learn to use them together.
What?
I'm assuming art anthology and Stamplistic.
Oh, yeah. But remember, Art Anthology is more mixed media. It's more, on type of things. But trust me, it's coming, guys. I promise you it's coming. You're going to like it. Everything's going to be good.
Yeah, there's someone just said they just looked. It's not in Indiana. It's Fort Worth, Texas, which
Yeah.
is west of
I think
Dallas.
yes, I think it's Texas. I think it's Duluth, Georgia. I think it's California. I think it's
Pomona,
Arizona.
California.
I think it's Arizona. Yeah. Yeah, there's only 6 places. But yeah, we're slated to be at 3 of them. We're going to check it out. We're just going to see. I think it's going to be a new group of people, and I think would fit right in. I really,
Belinda
really
said
do.
I watched a YouTube crafter the other day who put like 4 foam squares on the back of a card.
I
and
know,
almost
don't
had
you
a
laugh?
stroke.
I know. I know we've messed you guys up with the foam
I
squares.
love this card. It's in my top 3 for sure.
That's good. Well, good. So yeah, so we'll have some upbeat colors next. Look for class 205. I cannot believe it's going to be March 1st on Monday, and we're saying 205. That is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
I know it is. I guarantee it's not going to be here by Sunday because we have many deadlines before that. So look for that on Monday. But yeah, and then Scrap Pack on Monday, and then ACA on Tuesday. But yeah, look for that email on Monday night.
Utah is one of them.
Oh, yep, Utah is one. Yes, I think that is one we have slated to
Have
go
you ever
to.
been to Utah?
Yes.
Oh.
Have you? It's a very. If you live in Utah, do not get me wrong. Utah is a very strange place. Utah, you see billboards that say Cosmopolitan magazine is porn.
Oh.
It's very.
Oh, I know because I know.
Yeah, it's and I love Utah. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
And I love the Mormon religion. I got into a big conversation with somebody and learned all about it. But it's a different world out there. So with that said, guys, thank you for staying on. I know this was a long one. I'm sure a lot of people are going to be watching this tomorrow too, and we won't see you
Crystals
tomorrow.
of the week, people are asking.
Oh,
to do
crystals of
that.
the week. I'll do the antique pink as soon as we get off here, and yeah, as soon as we get off, I will boot my computer up, and we'll do that. And what?
I always do that. Like I forget. Like
That's okay. Andy does that too,
Got
and
it.
Andy like talks that way, and he puts his arm up like this.
oh,
And he talks that way, and I go like this all the time. Like, Andy, they can't hear you. He's like, well, I'm sorry.
This was Circle of Lace.
Circle of lace, yeah.
Oh, man.
And,
Can I get a picture of the card?
yeah, here. Here you go.
That's funny.
So, hopefully, the next time you see us, you'll see us. And if everything works out, maybe, we will pop on live, like maybe on Wednesday nights, and I could show you. What I do want to show you is I want to show you a single die, putting it through a Gemini without having the, what's the spray? The Punch Doctor, and then the Punch Doctor with the Punch Doctor through. And I'm thinking as soon as we get the camera on us, so you can see that I'm not doing anything behind the scenes. Just everyone pray tomorrow, fingers crossed, that we get these cameras up and working. But maybe we'll come on Wednesday.
I know one who's not playing.
Justine, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. They can see your nice, pretty curled hair. Okay,
I
guys.
don't like being on camera. The cards are beautiful
Justine.
behind, but we'll finish in the morning.
Well, everybody have a very, very,
Yes.
very good weekend. And if we don't see you on Wednesday, you'll hear from us before that. But if not, we'll see you next Friday for a make-along, 8 o'clock. Again, we're going to do just whatever because we need to make at least one more medallion. I know some of you have to do 2, but we'll see you then.
Good night, everyone.
Good night. Have a great weekend, guys. We love you to death. Bye-bye.